Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Best of the Super Juniors live reactions. We are on days 5 and 6, and so far this tournament has been a lot of fun. Definitely seems like something we're going to want to continue covering in future years, but today is shaping up to probably be, I would even argue, probably the best day that we've had so far because we're covering days 5 and 6, and in those days included on day 5, we've got BUSHI versus Tiger Mask, Kanemaru versus ACH, Ishimori versus Flip Gordon. I think that's the one I'm probably looking most forward to. And then Yo versus Will Ospreay. And then on day 6, we've got Sabin versus Marty Scurll, which should be incredible. KUSHIDA versus Taguchi, which unfortunately, we don't actually have the full day 6 available to us on New Japan World. They just never uploaded the full show. They uploaded them in matches and like individual segments. But because of the fact that they're uploaded in individual segments, we already know that KUSHIDA versus Taguchi, which is the match that I know John and I have been dreading most about this tournament, is less than 4 minutes long. So it's going to be super short, and that makes me happy. But then we've also got Sho versus Desperado and Dragon Lee versus Hiromu. That match, that main event, is going to blow everyone away like it always does. So, John, I just did a rundown of the 8 matches we're covering today, brother. I want to know what your thoughts are on the card so far.
I mean, brother, it's Best of Super Juniors. It's been blowing my goddamn mind. I personally can't wait for Flip Gordon versus Ishimori. I think that could be amazing. Scurll versus Sabin, I think, could be a more understated contest because Sabin had an amazing contest with Sho, who, as you said, if I'm not mistaken, is going against Desperado, who's still undefeated, has a chance to go 3-0 today, which would be insane. And then, of course, Dragon Lee versus Hiromu, which, oh my God, rightfully main eventing day 6. But I'm tired of talking about it. Let's start being about it. Let's get into this show.
All right. Thankfully, day 5 is available on New Japan World, even though, like I said, day 6 is only available in match segments. But day 5 was uploaded in its entirety. So we can do day 5 all in one shot. Day 6, it's going to be a little bit more disjointed because we're going to have to give you guys timestamps for each individual match because we did find our timestamp for each match, which kind of helps because it does cut out entrances, which shaves a little bit more time. So day 5, though, you want to go to 3 minutes and 25 seconds on your New Japan World player. You should really just be seeing BUSHI standing in the ring facing Tiger Mask, who was standing on the apron, looking into the ring, getting ready to enter the ring. 3 minutes, 25 seconds. And John, as long as you're ready to do this, I'm going to do our 3, 2, 1 countdown. And then when I say go, everyone plays the video at the same time and we can get right on into this.
Let's do it, brother.
3, 2, 1, go. And BUSHI, it almost looked like he was tying a ponytail. Oh, Tiger Mask went up to get him on the middle of the rope, and BUSHI drop kicked him. BUSHI adopting the Suzuki-gun style. Strike first, baby.
And Topes was in it early, the BUSHI rocket.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're remembering stuff finally.
And just trying to do my best, partner. As you see there, Tiger Mask on the floor. And Tiger Mask, I don't blame BUSHI for his sense of urgency, which it's not unique to Tiger Mask. BUSHI is always like this. But I think even more so it's pertinent against Tiger Mask because he's 2-0 right now. Tiger Mask.
Yeah, Tiger Mask at 2-0 might be the surprise of the tournament so far.
Absolutely. First win against Kanemaru.
I don't suppose you remember what BUSHI's record is, do you?
I thought BUSHI's record was potentially, I think it's 0-2 actually, right? Because he lost to Yo, but then who did BUSHI face the second time around? That's what I'm trying to remember.
Oh, you had a spreadsheet. You were keeping track of this stuff.
No, I said I wanted to make one. I never bothered to go back and do it.
I know, but that was on day 1.
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking to me. You're always the guy that's on top of shit. What the hell? But no, I do believe BUSHI is 0-2. And because yeah, I want to say, was his second opponent Flip Gordon? It might have been, because I know Flip Gordon's 1-1. And now BUSHI choking with the chair here. Actually, no, BUSHI's second opponent was Ishimori. That's right, because Ishimori didn't even get shirt choked. So yeah, BUSHI is 0-2 because Ishimori's also 2-0. And, oh, Tiger Mask with the shoe kick right to the gut. Back and forth we go. Yeah, and Flip's second opponent was Kanemaru. So Kanemaru's 0-2 as well. Flip Gordon 1-1. Tiger Mask again, though, 2-0. Beat Kanemaru and Yo.
Yeah, Bushi at 0-2. Man, that's... Talk about a dichotomy of records, though, because now Bushi is the first guy that we can really start thinking about being not technically mathematically eliminated, but being sort of spiritually eliminated, because it is really hard to win a block at 4-3, and that's his best case scenario if he loses this match.
Right. If he loses, you know, if he wins, he can slowly avert crisis.
Yeah.
You know, that remains to be seen.
And hey, if Tiger Mask wins, he can afford to go 500 the rest of the way and finish 5-2 and still potentially win the block.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, Tiger Mask here is in a really nice position. Really one of the more intriguing block matches now that I've kind of remembered the math. You know, is Flip Gordon versus Ishimori, because if Flip Gordon wins, him and Ishimori, just with one loss on Ishimori's end, have the same record.
Yep.
So, I mean, big money being played for here as we're at Best of Super Juniors Day 5. And nice heads is there by Bushi, but I mean, Tiger Mask does get to the ropes. I mean, partner, are you picking Bushi to win, or do you think Tiger Mask has just been in such a state that he'll have that 3-0 record?
You know what? I'm just going to base this off of my sort of fantasy booking. That was like my worst case scenario fantasy booking. I'm going to say Tiger Mask does win and goes to 3-0.
Interesting. Interesting. You know, I think I'm going to go with Bushi getting his first win. I mean, I've actually really grown to appreciate Tiger Mask, just seeing him do his own thing in singles. But I just can't see him going 3-0. I think Bushi, he's more sinister. He's more insidious. He's willing to do the things I don't think the Tiger Mask is willing to do. And I think that's going to nab Bushi his first win here. So we'll see. As you see, really took Tiger Mask to task there. Now the referee.
I also do want to put out a disclaimer for everybody. If day 8 takes as long uploaded as day 6 did, we might have to move our live reactions to days 7 and 8 to Monday instead of tomorrow.
Yeah, that's really a touch and go kind of thing, because I did not expect them to do this with day 6. But alas, here we are. At least we found a way around it. Because you know, your guys here at Twitter.
Plus, I'm pretty sure we don't actually have anything planned for Monday anyway, so it wouldn't be anything that we had planned prior.
Right. Nice drop kick there. Cover here by Bushi. 2. Tiger Mask kicks out. And Bushi now's got to be thinking, what else can I do here? What other punishment can I apply? And now STF.
Very well done here. We know Bushi has used this move before. I'm trying to remember what he calls it, though. I think it's just an STF. I don't think he has a name for it.
And Tiger Mask trying to get to the bottom rope. Tiger Mask would love. I mean, when you've won 2 matches straight, I mean,
it's amazing what kind of tricks your mind pulls on you sometimes. Because, like, you know how there are certain instances where you can, like, stare at a wall and see certain familiar shapes and stuff in it, or, like, the whole, like, finding shapes in the clouds and stuff. Your mind plays some weird tricks on you. I'm pretty sure I just saw Tiger Mask's ear twitch, and I mean the ear on the mask, not his actual.
Right.
My mind's playing tricks on me, man. Oh, backbreaker. We
What
know
a
where he
tilt
did
on
that
backbreaker.
from. His ongoing longtime tag team partner, Jushin Thunder Liger, uses that move with expertise.
Great insight there, partner. As you see, Tiger Mask now back on the offensive. Now let's see here. Nice spinning back.
Oh, and another spin kick to send Bushi onto his back. 1. Oh, Tiger Mask, though. I think he's got him in a Kimura, doesn't he?
It looks like it. We know Tiger Mask has been very, I mean, in his prior 2 bouts of the Best of Super Juniors, really singling out the arms of his opponents. And you see they're going for that arm bar. I think it's also to soften up the arm, to hook in the Tiger Suplex when all else fails.
Yeah.
We know that the Tiger Suplex is how Tiger Mask got his second win against Yo.
And it has worked. We got to remember, he is undefeated 2-0 so far.
And again, he was a guy that I was counting out immediately. You know what I mean? Like, I did not expect him even to win his first match, let alone 2 straight. Now, if he wins a third one straight, it doesn't lock up the block for him, but, like, he's definitely a stronger contender than I would have given him credit for. And you see that the kicks to the arm. And maybe him working over the arm, maybe him turning the arm into a limp noodle, maybe that's his Makabe, slam his face into the ring post and then German him from the top turnbuckle kind of thing. Maybe that's his cheat code. Enziguri there by Bushi.
It's an interesting way of putting it for sure.
Knees there in the corner. Bushi now going to try and pick up the pace. Could it be the drop kick in the windmill? And yes, it is. Bushi now feeling himself, but you notice he keeps going back to the arm after every offensive maneuver. This is exactly how Tiger Mask likes it.
And the funny thing, too, is if Tiger Mask does win this match, he basically locks him and Bushi into almost like a destiny bond in a way, because if either one of them gets one more win for Tiger Mask, loss for Bushi, the other would basically mathematically eliminate whoever, it would basically cause Tiger Mask to mathematically eliminate Bushi. So basically, if Tiger Mask gets to 4 wins or Bushi gets to 4 losses, it would mathematically eliminate Bushi.
Well, you have to imagine with every loss that you suffer in a round robin tournament like this, or in the G1, which we'll be covering, in a few months, with every loss you suffer, you lose a bit more control over your destiny.
Exactly.
And,
yes.
That's the worst thing that can happen to you in a tournament like this. And you see Bushi there raking the eyes. Look at the body shots there to the midsection.
Oh, but Tiger Mask. Oh, but Bushi hangs him on the top rope.
That might have been a huge move there for Bushi. The crotching of Tiger Mask on the rope. And now what's Bushi thinking here?
But Tiger Mask does the same thing with Bushi on the top turnbuckle. And Bushi falls off the top turnbuckle. And now Tiger Mask starting to recover. He might be going to get on the top rope over here.
Damn, that was rough. And now that's a great point by you, partner. Tiger Mask may be thinking to fly here if he can readjust himself, and he is. What are we thinking? A splash, maybe? A headbutt? And, almost seemed more like a headbutt, but he got nothing regardless.
Yeah, I think he missed.
I'll tell you what, man, Tiger Mask.
Headbutt is listed as one of Tiger Mask's finishers, so if he would have connected with that, it would have been the end of the match.
Absolutely. Bushi hanging on. Tiger Mask stunned a little bit, but he is to his feet first.
There's the lung blower.
Yeah, look at that. And 1, 2. I think Bushi's going to have to go for MX to get the win.
Definitely.
That lung blower from the top rope.
Ironically enough, though, he actually does call it the code breaker, so we can just call it that when he uses it.
Oh, wow.
That's funny.
Then where'd you get MX from? I'm curious.
MX is from the middle rope. MX is what he's going for here, but the standard lung blower on the mat he just calls that the code breaker. So, what a power bomb from Tiger Mask!
That could be the beginning of the end there, because look at Tiger Mask.
Now he's going for the double underhook power bomb. There it is. 1, 2, no!
And you saw that timekeeper was so ready to ring the bell, even he thought it was over. I feel like. And Bushi saying, "Not yet. You're not going to put me out to pasture just yet." And now Tiger Mask on all fours here, pounding the mat. In this arena here, showing their respect to both competitors. Tiger Mask measuring his man. Bushi in the corner. Bushi needs to win this match. What a kick by Tiger Mask. Front face lock.
Oh, I think he was trying to set Bushi up on the top. Yeah, he set Bushi up on the top there on a second effort.
Well, you got to know what Tiger Mask is thinking about, partner. It's got to be that avalanche double arm underhook suplex.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's thinking about. But see, unlike you, wait, is he going to get it?
Yeah, he got it.
Wow, this could be the beginning of the end here, because here's the thing. He got that on Yo, and then when Yo kicked out of that, he got
Tiger suplex.
That's it.
1,
Holy shit.
2. Tiger Mask wins 3-0.
Wow, Tiger Mask 3-0 in this thing. His strategy has not failed. And like you said, partner, destiny bond.
Yeah, because if Tiger Mask wins one more match, or if Bushi loses one more match, it will mathematically eliminate Bushi from the tournament. Because even if Bushi goes undefeated for the rest of the tournament, if Tiger Mask wins one more match, the best that Bushi can do is finish with the same record as Tiger Mask, and he just lost to the man in a singles match. So he can't win the block if he loses one more match. And again, if Bushi wins the rest of his matches, it would take Bushi winning the rest of his matches really for him to be able to win the block, because Tiger Mask needs to lose his matches. Tiger Mask needs to lose the rest of his, and Bushi needs to win the rest of his in order for Bushi to remain a potential block winner. Because even if Tiger Mask loses a match, if Bushi loses one more match, again, we get into a situation where Bushi ends up at 0-4, and then Tiger Mask could potentially go 3-4 and still come out on top. Obviously, then you're expecting other people to be like 4-3 and 5-2, but still, Bushi is really, really linked to Tiger Mask at this point, because like I said, in order for Bushi to win the block, he needs to win out and he needs Tiger Mask to lose out. That's the only possible way that Bushi can win the block. And obviously, he's going to need a bunch of other stuff to fall in place as well. But even though he's not technically mathematically eliminated yet, I'd say we can spiritually say like he might as well be eliminated.
Yeah, this is a rough go for Bushi here. And you just got to wonder, like, yeah, he's in a very, very precarious position. And we'll have to see what he can do about it. But for the time being, great win for Tiger Mask. And yeah, now he's 3-0. That's absolutely insane to me.
It's crazy to think that we're already far enough along in the tournament that we can successfully already say, like, Bushi basically is eliminated. He's not technically mathematically eliminated, but if he loses one more match, or if anybody that has already beaten him or will beat him in the future gets to 4 wins, he is done.
Yeah, that's, oh my God. Yeah, we really are progressing in this best of Super Juniors when you put it all like that.
Yeah,
here we go.
Even though Tiger Mask is the only person right now sitting at 3-0, we still do have Ishimori at 2-0, and he could potentially go to 3-0 today if he beats Flip Gordon. So that's another potential 3-0 guy right there who could mathematically eliminate Bushi. I mean, I don't know. Let me check and see if he faces Bushi on day 8. Because if he does and he beats him, then that's going to be it. That's going to be it for Bushi.
Yeah, we shall see. And now, for the time being, though, we are getting an entrance here. Kanemaru on his way out. And this is going to be quite an interesting matchup here.
So here's a really really interesting little factoid, guys. Bushi's next opponent, Will Ospreay.
Oh dear God. Well, Bushi, I guess you're done for the tournament.
Yeah, I was going to say Bushi either needs to beat the current champion, in which case he doesn't even need to win the block because then he gets a title shot anyway, or he's mathematically eliminated from the tournament.
Oh man, that's rough for LIJ, man.
At least they still have Hiromu, though.
That's true. Hiromu, though, kind of in a rough place himself, because I think he's 1-1 right now, right? Yeah, he's 1-1 because he beat Scurll, but he lost to Desperado.
Despy beat him. He's like 19-1 or 18-1 against him now.
Yeah. So, oh wait, Kanemaru immediately sent.
Oh, that's Suzuki-gun. We should have known. We should have known. Suzuki-gun, baby. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy there. The Cobra Kai of New Japan.
Hey, I'll tell you what, though. I like Kanemaru and everything, but I think he got the short straw here because he's already 0-2 himself. He loses to ACH. He's in a precarious position, too.
Yeah, Kanemaru is 0-2, but those have been hard-fought losses, man. It's not like he kind of rolled over and died for anyone.
And now, I mean, you already got Bushi that seems to be tiptoeing around the lava. Kanemaru could be joining him there. Chop.
If I remember correctly, wasn't Kanemaru's first opponent Tiger Mask? So he was the first victim of the streak, basically?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, and then he lost to Flip last time.
So Kanemaru here.
ACH in the meantime is, I believe, 1-1 because he defeated Flip Gordon in their first match, but then he lost to Ospreay on day 4.
That's exactly right.
Day 3, rather.
And Kanemaru now choking with the boot. And now pushing ACH out of the ring. And now where's he taking ACH here? Oh, out to the crowd. I mean, the camera work is a bit off. I'm assuming actually he sent him into a guardrail or something. And
I mean, I can see. I only see what you see, brother. I'm not seeing any more. Yeah, that's my best. My guess is as good as yours, and that's my guess too.
Well, they have the single camera, so it's a bit more difficult.
Yeah, this is basically New Japan's version of a house show, and it was this, and it was also kind of like this for day 3 as well, if I remember correctly. Thankfully, the next 2 days are going to actually be like live streamed on Samurai TV. So it's not like I'm pretty sure we should be good for days 7 and 8 to be able to live react tomorrow. But again, you just never know at this point, man.
Well, you saw ACH there. He was surrounded by chairs. So I think our assumption was correct. And you see there the shoulder tape that he's working with. He's bandaged up, and you see the tape on the thigh. So ACH is not working at 100%, which I think makes his record even all the more impressive. I mean, he beat Flip Gordon.
He showed up taped up all that. I mean, he's had all kinds of tape going on. His shoulder, his thigh, his knees, everything has just been taped from the get-go. And he still managed to pull out at least one win, even if, he did end up losing to Ospreay, which, I mean, there's no shame in losing to the champion because that's like saying, oh, I lost to the current best.
Exactly. I mean, I couldn't have put it better myself, partner. And funny thing is, if Kanemaru was able to get the win here, him and ACH have the same record. So that's what Kanemaru would like.
That is true. Kanemaru can kind of do the crabs in a bucket philosophy and drag ACH down to his level.
And partner, I mean, we may be getting to a point in this tournament later on. I'm not saying today, mind you. I'm just saying long term. We might find ourselves in a position in this tournament where you're going to have to work your magic and see, like, who's beating who, so who beats the other guy if it comes to a standoff. Like, if both guys are 2-1, well, what are the quality of those wins? How does that work out? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we might really be looking at an instance like that later in the tournament. And notice that shot by Kanemaru is controlling the wrist right on the tape. I mean, this guy has been absolutely merciless. And ACH trying to get back in this, but Lord knows that's easier said than done.
I mean, since we are in the A block, I think it's entirely possible that Tiger Mask, Will Ospreay, and Ishimori all finish with a 5-2 record, but Ishimori would have a win over both of those guys in that scenario, so he would win the block.
Exactly. And those head-to-heads are going to be so crucial. If not here, I'm already thinking about it for G1. I mean, head-to-heads can sometimes determine the winner of a block. And now, kick to the arm there. Kanemaru really zoning in on it. This is the Suzuki-gun way. Now the referee here. Not much he can do. This is a legal hold. I know it's surprising to hear Suzuki-gun and legal in the same sentence, but there you go.
I mean, yeah, it's just your traditional Fujiwara armbar, man.
Exactly. Trying to hyperextend that arm. Make sure that ACH is going to go to the back and put more tape on it. And now can he get there? And he's even got tape like on the back of his knee. Yeah, you weren't kidding, man. It's like half mummy, half man at this point is ACH.
That's a great way to put it, yeah. And you can even see Tomoyuki Oka walking around at ringside in one of those 25th anniversary shirts that literally everyone is wearing, except for the ref now. I don't know why the ref wore it early on in the tournament and hasn't been wearing it recently. But, hey, man, whatever works for New Japan is working for me because this is still one of the best wrestling products on the planet, no matter what the referee wears.
Absolutely. I guess the referee just felt more comfortable in his stripes, but as you said, it does not diminish the quality whatsoever of the matches we're getting, and we still have great stuff coming your way. I mean, I'm licking my chops for Flip Gordon versus Ishimori because I feel like every match we see something new from Flip Gordon, and I've sung my praises. The past few times we've seen him compete, I've said that he's like a young AJ Styles, and Kanemaru here really just would love to get a win at ACH's expense.
Who did you say was the young AJ Styles?
I've said that before about Flip Gordon on commentary.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just saying, like, I'm really excited for him versus Ishimori tonight. Which is that the main event of day 5?
No, that's next. The main event is going to be Yo versus Ospreay.
Oh, of course, because Ospreay is the champ. Right. That's a huge opportunity for Yo. Holy crap.
Yeah. Oh, there's the chop. ACH has been laying down thunder with these chops in this tournament. Off the road. Oh, he dodged the drop kick from Kanemaru and then hit a frog splash, basically. That was a great moment of awareness from ACH, being able to avoid the low angle drop kick to the knee from Kanemaru and immediately turning it into his own offense. That was great.
I gotta tell you though, brother, ACH to me in his condition really shows the perilous nature of being a junior heavyweight, because when you're a junior heavyweight, you're really utilizing your whole body, right, as a weapon. You're weaponizing all of it. And I feel like with every move he does, it just reverberates throughout. And the parts that are in agony, the agony only intensifies. Like that splash that you saw him do only a few moments ago. Where does he really register it? The shoulder where it's taped up. You know, so like I got to feel like for ACH's tournament experience, he really is that Yuji Nagata in the sense of I've got a bullseye. It's not going to heal for this whole thing. So I've got to make the best of it match by match.
And yet he can still do crazy shit like that.
And another chop there. But again, you see, he winces. He winces in pain. I think adrenaline's starting to take over, but you can see his bodily movements. This is a man that's clearly hurt. This is clearly a man that isn't working at 100%. And
I only point out, though, because we are not getting it in a replay because this isn't a show that has replay available. He just did a cartwheel into a backhand spring, into a fake chop, into a real chop.
I mean, the man's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Vertical leap there.
Slides under to trip. Stomp on the back, and the drop kick, the single foot drop kick there to close out that nice combo from ACH. Very impressive. This man is an incredible athlete.
Even with all that tape, he moves.
I feel like ACH is everything that Vince wants Apollo Crews to be.
Yeah. ACH, I feel like, you know, I was even going to say at the start of the tournament until I saw him call
this single arm suplex that he's been doing in the tournament so far.
Oh, he's shaking out the other arm. I think he's going to try for 2 arms. Oh, but you see the agony there. He's in so much pain.
Oh, but the back elbow from Kanemaru.
And nice back elbows there. Kanemaru trying to make...
over the knee backbreaker.
Now into the German.
The bridge. 1, 2. Oh, but he had to let go with his left arm. I don't know if that would have made the difference or not.
I think it makes all the difference in the world, partner. You know, collectively, you and I probably have close to 30 years between the two of us. We've seen those that have that sense of urgency, others that don't. And I think ACH was somewhere in the middle. He wanted to have the urgency, but the flesh was weak. The spirit was willing, but the flesh was weak, as the adage goes. And it cost him there. Absolutely cost him there. Kanemaru, I think if ACH was able to have both arms, would be 0-3 right now. Now his chances of being 1-2 are still viable. And now electric chair here by ACH. Kanemaru raking the eyes.
Oh, the forearm to the back. Almost targeting that bad shoulder. Oh, but there's the tilt-a-whirl DDT from Kanemaru.
Brilliant DDT there by Kanemaru. Don't really know if I agree with raking the eyes. I mean, ACH is already damaged enough. We don't need him. Oh, wait, hold on. 2. Check out there by ACH. I was going to say we don't need ACH coming out in an eye patch for the rest of the tournament as well. And Kanemaru now going to decide his next move. And now Kanemaru, what could he be thinking about?
Kanemaru with the running lariat into the corner sends ACH out. He's in position for some kind of... Oh, is he going to do the diving DDT?
He might. I think he is.
ACH caught him. Wow.
What strength.
Kanemaru going for deep impact there, that diving DDT, but ACH with the core strength of a god.
What does it say about ACH that when he's that hurt, still has the strength to do that, and the elbow pad just came off?
Oh, and he went for the elbow. There's the left arm lariat, but it actually hurt ACH more than Kanemaru.
Kanemaru going right for the tape.
There's the proper right arm lariat from ACH into the pin. 2, and Kanemaru kicks out.
Just kicked out, and ACH again goes to the shoulder. I mean, I'll tell you what, folks. I've said a lot about New Japan. I've said a lot about the junior heavyweights, how I'm proud of Ospreay for being a representative, and all that stands true. But if you ever want to know what the Junior Heavyweight Championship means, if you ever want to know what getting a title shot at Dominion means, just look at the performances by ACH working through this pain in the hopes of becoming the #1 contender, not even the champion.
Oh, my God.
Right in the ropes.
Yeah, he sent ACH into the ropes, basically throat first into the middle rope.
That's just it. All the grit, all the fortitude that ACH is showing, maybe for not. Because if Kanemaru has his way, he's going to drag ACH down to where he's at.
Forearm from ACH.
Nice forearm there.
Oh, wow. Slingshot stunner. Very nice.
Beautifully done. Will that do it?
2. And no, it does not do it, John, to answer your question.
And ACH now has got to be thinking, what else do I have to do? Again, it's all about not even becoming champion, just getting a shot at calling yourself champion. And this is what ACH is willing to do, what he's willing to put himself through, what he's willing to put others through to get there. He's 1-1. And oh my God, he's ripping the tape off. ACH has said enough of this. Oh, but is he going to be able to follow through? He's got Kanemaru perched on the middle rope. No, now he's going all the way top rope. Kanemaru, slides out.
Nice forearm.
This could be that deep impact you were talking about, possibly.
Oh, there's the backflip Pele from ACH.
I don't know what
Kanemaru clean off the ropes. And now ACH going for the pin. 2. And, Kanemaru gets a hand on the bottom rope. That's a tactic that we haven't seen in a while.
Great ring awareness exhibited by Kanemaru. Absolutely. ACH now trying to fire up. He knows that it could be the beginning of the end here.
What's ACH thinking here? Possibly the 450.
If he gets the 450, Kanemaru is going to fall to 0-3. ACH elevate to 2-1. Can he do it?
ACH is having a hard time getting up to the top turnbuckle. He might. Okay, here we go.
He might have taken too much time, though, partner.
Yeah, he definitely did.
And he did. And oh man, he doesn't even land on his feet. He lands gut first. That drives the wind out of him. That canvas is unforgiving.
It seems like he was trying to land on his feet, but because of just all of the broken body parts he's dealing with, he couldn't.
This has just been a rough go for ACH.
Injured shoulder, injured thigh, injured knees. Man, ACH is not in great shape right now as far as fighting shape goes.
But he won't quit. I mean, that's the thing. He will not quit. He will not forfeit to Kanemaru or anybody else to give them free points. If anything, ACH says, look,
I don't know if you noticed, but Kanemaru just took a drink. He's going to use some kind of spray in the eyes. There it is.
Oh, no, yeah, this is going to... Kanemaru.
Brainbuster.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah. 1, 2. Oh, and ACH does kick out.
What? I thought that was it. What even is ACH?
Now Kanemaru's thinking deep impact. He got it. That's it.
That's going to do it.
Deep impact from Kanemaru, and he drags ACH down to 1-2 while rising himself to the same record.
Man, again, we were saying it. I didn't think we were being hyperbolic. ACH working in the condition that he's in puts him at a grave disadvantage to his other competitors. And you just saw it right there. Ashton, your thoughts?
I'm thinking ACH and Kanemaru are both at pretty severe disadvantages right now because we've got to remember that they aren't just competing with each other. They're competing with everyone in their block. And they are 2 matches behind now, Tiger Mask.
Yeah.
And potentially, depending on the result of the next match, they could also be 2 matches behind Ishimori. So they could be 2 matches behind 2 individuals. That's a huge hole to have to dig yourself out of if you have aspirations of winning the block. And if you're in the tournament, you do.
Exactly. And now Kanemaru going to take his leave here. I mean, you got to feel for ACH, partner, again. Nobody forced him to compete. He could have just as easily sat it out, maybe rested up. But, he wants to fight for those points because he's like, look, I either make them earn those points or they just get them with ease. And if I'm not going to have an easy tournament, neither's anybody else. And I admire the heart that he's shown and everything. But, man, that was rough.
Yeah. I mean, personally, if I was ACH and somebody told me with absolute certainty that if I wrestled Kanemaru that I would lose, I would say, all right, well then I'm going to rest up. I'm going to let myself heal. I'm not going to fight him. I'm going to take the L via forfeit. hopefully that allows me to be at my best for the rest of the tournament. But I don't even think ACH would take that route. I don't think he would. I think he's got so much heart that he would just say, you know what, I'm going to try and defy the odds, man. I'm going to do what I can and fight my hardest and see if I can, overcome what you're telling me is a guaranteed fact.
And you say that ACH is a man that defies the odds. Here comes a man who I think might be slowly becoming the odds in Ishimori, because not only is this man 2-0, it's not just the quantitative side of things, but you look at qualitatively the performer, and Ishimori, man, is something else.
I mean, you say qualitatively the performer, I say qualitatively the record, because you say, oh, he's 2-0, but let's look at who he's beaten. On day one, he came in here and he defeated the champ. He beat Will Ospreay on day one, immediately securing himself what is going to eventually be championship match. Now, granted, his second win was against Bushi, who we know is now also 0-2 against other people in the G1 climb, or in the Best of Super Juniors 25. But that win over Ospreay is huge for Ishimori. So like we kind of have been talking about with Bushi, saying, oh, he can beat Ospreay and then lose the rest of the tournament and still be surely going to be getting a shot at the junior heavyweight title. Ishimori could have rested on his laurels and done the same. He could have beaten Ospreay and then said, I don't need to try for the rest of this tournament. I got my title shot locked down. But he continued and he did beat Bushi. And now he's got a huge match with Flip Gordon, because like we said earlier, Flip Gordon at 1-1 is hungry. He is really in this to win this. And I think a lot of people have actually been talking about Flip Gordon as a potential dark horse candidate to win the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, I would certainly agree. Flip Gordon is a man that astounds the human imagination. But, I mean, Ishimori is a man that, for me, as Bone Soldier, utterly terrifies it. This dude is cold, calculating, and effective. But Flip Gordon, he's just sensational. That's, the one word that comes to my mind when I see him compete. And I'll tell you what, man, Flip Gordon looking for his big win of the tournament. And it could come at Ishimori's expense. I mean, look, you already said it when we were covering, I want to say day 3, and I was going on about this. That, the records are too early. You can't jump the gun. And make no mistake, you and I were in complete agreement about that. I just feel like, man, there is something about Ishimori where this dude will not be stopped. Like, this dude is determined to go to Dominion and face Will Ospreay. He wants to beat him for the title, not on some secondary show because he's cashing in his title shot here because he beat Ospreay. No, he wants to beat him on the stage, the second biggest stage that New Japan has at Dominion. And Flip Gordon, on the other hand, you look at his story, he merely wants to make a mark in Japan. And I don't say merely to say that he doesn't care about this. Like, his motivations to me are completely different from Bone Soldier here. He wants to go in, astound everybody, be the breathtaking performer that we all know him to be, and he wants to get more bookings in Japan. But you know what really guarantees your bookings in Japan, especially New Japan? Being the junior heavyweight champion.
From what I understand, the book Flip shirt is actually more about him wanting to get booked for All In than New Japan.
Okay.
Because there's an ongoing storyline where Cody refuses to book Flip for All In, and a lot of people think that Flip is going to win the NWA World title from Nick Aldis, formerly known as Magnus in TNA, because Cody Rhodes, or I guess I should just call him Cody at this point, has only booked one actual match for All In, even though we know a bunch of people who are going to be there. And that one match is himself versus the NWA champion for the NWA World title. So rumor has it Flip is going to beat Nick Aldis for that title before September, and then that's how he's going to get into the All In show. But until then, they're kind of going with the storyline of him trying to get booked.
Oh, and there you see the kick there by Ishimori. Snapmare takeover. Nice drop kick to the back of the head. Actually, I want to talk to you about something, man. Switching gears from Flip to Ishimori, if you don't mind. Nice kick to the back there.
Sure.
But you and I both know Ishimori came in. Tama Tonga introduced him as the Diamond. And if you really look at the landscape in New Japan, really New Japan is a promotion that's predicated very largely, in my mind, on factional warfare, right? Because every faction has some kind of title in their ranks somewhere, whether it's junior heavyweight tag titles, never openweight title. Like, you get what I'm driving at here.
Right.
So to me, Bullet Club wants to take over the junior heavyweight division and Ishimori's their handpicked guy. I mean, if you're Bullet Club, do you think you're getting a solid return on your investment? What a moonsault by Flip, and he sticks the landing.
Yeah, the basically the triangle moonsault there to the outside onto Ishimori, and really, Kota Ibushi, eat your heart out, because that was beautiful.
Absolutely. But I mean, to get back to what we were discussing, man, I mean, I think that's a lot of pressure on Ishimori, but it's pressure that he's living up to, don't you think? Two, and kick out there by Bone Soldier.
Well, interestingly enough, the last time that the Bullet Club decided they wanted to take over the junior division and they put all of their stock into one guy, that one guy happened to be Kenny Omega.
So do you think it's almost like a rebirth in a way, almost like renewing the cycle? Just,
yeah,
you know, maybe.
Ironic. The funny thing is, I think that in Ishimori, they have a guy who really can't ever move up to the heavyweight division because of his stature.
Ah, nice. Seated Zent on there, and Ishimori.
So they basically said, well, if Kenny's going to move up to the heavyweight division, we've got to figure out someone else to be our junior representative. And in Ishimori here, they found someone who is short, but can get as big and bulky and intimidating as he wants to be and still not eclipse the junior heavyweight weight limit because of his stature. So they basically found a guy who's going to be able to dominate the junior division for as long as he wants.
And I mean, Ishimori, though, carries quite a legacy on his shoulders. I mean, we know Prince Devitt started out as a junior heavyweight and had junior heavyweight championship success with the Bullet Club.
I mean, you say started out, but he was a junior heavyweight his entire career. It just so happened that he competed with heavyweights because of how dominant he was in the junior division. He actually is the only person ever to be completely undefeated through the entire Best of Super Juniors tournament, including the finals where he won. And I believe that was in 2014 or 13. I don't remember.
But when you think about that legacy, even just looking at Prince Devitt alone and not even factoring in Kenny Omega, who we should, because again, like to your point, he is a former junior heavyweight champion. When you look at Ishimori's predecessors, do you think he can live up to it? Hell, I mean, even one better. Do you think he could surpass it? I mean, do you think he has the potential here? I mean, he's on a good track, obviously, but for the rest of the tournament, do you think he has the potential to match Prince Devitt as a guy that went undefeated the entire Best of Super Juniors tournament?
No.
Because I think he can do it personally. I want to know what
you know what? I think he might be able to do it eventually, but I think he's too far removed from the last Best of Super Juniors tournament that he was in, because I think we talked about he was in a Best of Super Juniors a few years ago. I want to say it was in like 2012 or 2011 or something like that. But I think he's far enough removed from that it's going to take him at least one full year to get back into that like full-blown, like dominant win, like just go undefeated across the board kind of status.
Look at the control on this cravat. And that's another reason why I think Ishimori is really something special, you know, because he can do the high flying stuff.
And by the way, it was 2010 that Ishimori was last in a BOSJ. So it's been 8 long years since he's been in his last BOSJ tournament. And I've made the argument that 2 years is enough to make you a little bit rusty and a little bit unprepared for what this kind of tournament entails. So 8 years is a hell of a long time to be. So I've already told you, I think that the winner of BOSJ this year is going to come from the B block, which obviously we know Ishimori is not a part of. But I could definitely see Ishimori winning the A block, but then I do think he would lose to whoever represents the B block in the finals.
I mean, the thing is, 8 years with the passage of time comes. Oh, wait a minute. Drop kick there by Flip. And if
Ishimori does have any disadvantage in some of these matches against these crazy high flyers like Flip Gordon, it actually would be age, because we can't obviously overlook the incredible shape that Ishimori's in. But on the other hand, we also can't overlook the fact that he is like the 3rd oldest competitor in the A block and probably the 3rd or 4th oldest competitor in the entire tournament at 36.
But with age comes experience, with age comes maturation. And the performance of Ishimori.
He's 35, not 36. Still.
And Flip ducks.
Nice blockbuster.
Oh, nice. Almost like a modified blockbuster there. Hooks the leg, too.
Only a 2 count.
Ishimori kicks out. I'm telling you, man, I mean, I will readily admit that my kind of shtick here at Twitwell, and you know it with every preview predictions we do and all that stuff, I jump the gun all the time. My machinations are fantastical. I think, oh, you know, what if this happens? But I look at Ishimori and I see a guy that can match Devitt. I see a guy that can really go this whole thing, run the whole table without a single loss. Nice drop kick there, and it's because of stuff like that. Totally neutralized. Here comes the German.
There's the German,
oh, my God.
That move is really cool looking.
This man, my friend, I mean, if I could just get on my pulpit one more time here, has a moveset that's so diversified between a little bit of high flying, some great ground and pound. He had some excellent control on the cravat earlier. You saw the German there. Now a fireman's carry. Oh, my God, rolls through. Now what's he thinking, PK? Oh, no, a knee to the face, knee strike.
2. Oh, but Flip kicks out.
This man just has it put together. And hey, you know I love Flip Gordon. That is not a diss at Flip or anybody else in this tournament. But again, when Tama Tonga called Ishimori a diamond, they weren't thinking, oh, we'll give you another year. No, they want control now. They want the power now because there's already so much instability in Bulk Club. Could be Bloody Cross. Flip, though, had it scouted. Fireman's carry.
And we also need to remember that the onus on dominating the junior division for the Bullet Club does not entirely on the shoulders of Ishimori. They do still have Marty Scurll.
That is true. Oh, kick out there.
And that being said, we might even get an all Bullet Club BOSJ final, and then they would really have what they want because they'd be able to say that they dominate the junior division because they would have both representatives in the final. We could have the final be Ishimori versus Scurll.
And oh, wait a minute.
I was going for that knee spring, the knee sort of hand spring. I don't know what to go. Oh, Samoan pop. Shooting star, here we go.
And no, Ishimori had it scouted. Ishimori, now what's he thinking?
Ishimori into the label lock. But what I was getting ready to say was Flip was going for that, like, what do you even call that move? Where he's like up on his knees on the top rope and then he does a 450.
I have no. You call it amazing, is what you freaking call it, partner.
Yeah, I don't know what to call it.
And Ishimori here, unbelievable to me.
It's like a springboard 450, but it's off the knees, so it's a little different. It's a little more amazing.
And that's
Flip with Ishimori in perfect powerbomb position. He's going to do a buckle bomb. Oh, the top rope. Okay.
I don't know if I agree. Again, Ishimori is a very diversified performer. Kick there.
Here, Kinder surprise. He actually calls that top rope super kick the Kinder surprise.
Well, it wasn't very kind to Ishimori, and now Flip going to ascend.
I've only learned that because I looked him up in between shows, so I kind of learned the names of some of his moves, and now going for the 450, but the knees.
Oh, my God.
And Ishimori, he's just so thick and so built that a lot of the time I ask, oh, who did that hurt more? The guy that got the knees or the guy that put the knees up? And I think in Ishimori's case, the backslide into that's a 3 count. That's it.
Holy shit.
Flip Gordon just won this match with basically a roll-up bridge.
Damn, well, I'll tell you what, if I had a fork and a knife, I'd be eating my hat right now because Ishimori's dream, or I should say the dream I projected onto him of him matching Devitt, just dashed there. Ishimori now 2-1, and Flip has the same record, and Flip just beat the man that beat the junior heavyweight champion.
Yeah. Man, that just makes me realize, though, we're eventually going to get Flip Gordon versus Ospreay in this tournament, and that is going to be incredible.
And that match just became so much more significant. I mean, look, every match is significant, right? Because you and I say best case scenario, never lose. Also the hardest scenario, but definitely the best one. But now
and by the way, speaking of that match, Flip Gordon versus Will Ospreay just so happens to be the last A block match in the tournament. That could determine the winner of the A block.
That's, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because now we have a situation, folks, again, while we're getting entrances for our main event here, Ospreay versus Yo, that Flip just beat Ishimori, but Ishimori's beating Ospreay. So when Flip and Ospreay go head-to-head, that could determine everything.
Yeah.
And now you've got Yo, who's not thinking about that. He's not thinking about mathematics. He's not thinking about head-to-head. Yo is thinking about one of the biggest matches of his career. Yo is thinking about the fact that him and Ospreay currently are at the same record of 1-1. One of them's going to elevate, the other one's going to fall to 1-2. Yo first beat Bushi. That was a huge win for him. I mean, the celebration said more than my words ever could. He needed it. It was a confidence boost. It got his mind right. Then Yo lost to Tiger Mask. Took quite a beating, but the Tiger suplex was too much. Ospreay in his first match was looking for revenge against Bone Soldier Ishimori. Ended up losing to him after falling to the Bloody Cross. But then Ospreay bounced back in a thrilling bout with ACH, winning with the Stormbreaker. So now these two meet. And for Yo, this young man slowly coming into his own, slowly growing into his own capabilities. He's got to be looking at the prospect of facing the junior heavyweight champion, one of the best the best in the division and one of the best that New Japan has overall, as a daunting task, but maybe not necessarily insurmountable. I mean, Ashton, what do you think about this main event here?
Yeah, man. I mean, the thing with the main event is you say they both have a 1-1 record, and in this tournament, you're absolutely right. You can't even dispute that. It's a fact. But I want to zoom out a little bit. I want to show everyone the big picture here. Yo, in his career of Best of Super Juniors participation, is 1-8. On the other hand, we've got Will Ospreay, who is 1-1 in this tournament, but on the whole, 10-6 in his BOSJ career.
That is a lot of experience, a lot of winning experience.
And it's also worth noting that Ospreay won the first ever BOSJ that he was a part of in 2016.
Yeah, cashed in that title shot against KUSHIDA.
Which also kind of gives us some precedent for the potential of Flip Gordon winning this BOSJ, because we did see Gaijin, rookie to New Japan, Will Ospreay in 2016 win the whole thing. So there's nothing stopping Flip Gordon, who is in the same situation. But I think Flip Gordon actually has more of a Ring of Honor kind of affiliation now than Ospreay had in 2016. So if anything, the odds of Flip winning are, I would argue, even higher than they would have been for Ospreay in 2016. And he did it.
After Flip's huge victory today, I definitely think he's back in the running with his 2-1 record.
Yeah.
Ospreay looking to attain the same record. I'm telling you, man, Ospreay and Flip going head to head. That is going to be a huge match for this block. Maybe the match of the block.
They not only shook hands, but then they also kissed each other's hands. This is my favorite OTP.
Yep, there you go.
No, actually, you know what? I take that back. The only OTP in the junior division is Hiromu with Ospreay, just because of the way Hiromu always says about how he's a cat and shit.
All right. And now you got to imagine, I can only imagine what's going through that young man's mind. He's got to have butterflies flapping their wings ferociously in his stomach as he's facing the junior heavyweight champion. And much like Ishimori, you beat the champion, you get your title shot, but you want it on the big stage. That's what I keep going back to. It's one thing to get a throwaway title shot, but when you know the lights are on you, when you know that your name's on the marquee for Dominion, that's when you know that you've really made it in your division. And look at Yo imitating Nakamura in a sense. Wow. Saying, come on to Ospreay. Ospreay, they're stomping on the foot and then shoving Yo down.
Oh, he stomped on the hand and then grabbed it into a wrist lock.
And then notice, Yo, look at that.
God, I just can't get over how much Yo right now reminds me of Stardust Genius Naito.
And now Ospreay going to roll through. Beautiful count. Oh, my God. Just whipping the arm there. And now right into the hold. And you notice the bodily movements and just overall language of Ospreay distinctly different in his match with Yo compared to his match with Ishimori. With Ishimori, it was personal. Ospreay was fueled by pride and rage. Here, I think he's able to be more lax, definitely more focused. I think that's definitely to his benefit. Vertical leap there by Yo. Nice vertical leap by Ospreay. Wow.
Yeah, but then Ospreay did almost like a donkey kick to send Yo over him, but still this exchange, and then the drop kick stalemate. Oh, Ospreay goes for the Yo with the drop kick. Yo actually connected that time. By the way, I also wanted to point out, ironically enough, Ospreay is the younger of the two here. Yo is 29 years old. Ospreay only 25.
That's insane to think about. And Yo now
that Ospreay is having this much success and is this good at that young, because really, Yo, 29 is not old. 29, you're still pretty freaking young. You're definitely way before you hit your prime. And in my eyes, personally, I see a wrestler's prime as being in their mid-30s, like 33 to 38-ish. Maybe even to like 39, maybe even 40 years old is where I would call a wrestler's prime. But as far as Yo goes, obviously he isn't anywhere close to that. He's still under 30 years old, but Ospreay is just freakishly young, 25 and already this good. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely. And Yo, though, not going to let that deter him. You know, he's had success in a junior heavyweight tag team. Roppongi 3K would show who's in the B block, but there can only be one junior heavyweight champion. I mean, Yo's won the junior heavyweight tag titles twice. Nice Tiger Fink kick, high angle too by Ospreay. Damn. And Ospreay, he's actually laying on the middle rope.
I love it. That's why Hiromu calls him a cat, man. He's got those balance and reflexes and all that crazy stuff.
But I mean, Yo, it would change his life. And I'm really not trying to be hyperbolic about that. I do believe it would change his life to win this block, maybe even win the tournament if he could, and get that title shot over Ospreay. Hell, I think it would almost be kind of a life-changing moment if he beat Ospreay tonight, because you saw the celebration he had when he beat Bushi. Can you imagine the celebration if he beats the current junior heavyweight champion? Good Lord. Rocky He's going to be popping bottles. He's not even going to wait. He's just going to come out with the bottles popped. He's going to be like, yo, you did it. And you got to wonder. I wonder if Sho feels envious at all that he didn't get the block with the junior heavyweight champion, that he's not going to be able to test his skill against the best. But Sho, I'll tell you, he staked his own claim, you know, by beating Chris Sabin on day 4, I want to say, with the shock arrow, that package pile driver, backbreaker. Look at the.
I think that was actually the first time he ever hit that move too.
Yeah, I definitely popped when it happened because I'm like, oh shit, he did it. And now cover here, 2.
Oh, only a 2 count. And I also wanted to say, it's interesting because when Yo debuted with New Japan, he was 24 years old.
Oh, wow. So he's already been with them 5 years. Oh, is this going to be a Tequila Sunrise, maybe?
I just think it's interesting because he debuted for New Japan at around the same age that Ospreay is now.
Damn.
And Ospreay debuted as a wrestler in 2012 before he even turned 19 years old.
Now look at Ospreay controlling the arm and bending back. Oh my God, this could get Yo's shoulders down and initiate a pin, but
I was going to say the same thing. I thought he was going to try and transition that into a pin, but Yo got a foot on the rope to prevent him from finishing it off.
I mean, Ospreay, brilliant, I think would definitely be an apt descriptor of, you know, just what this man is. I don't think his ring positioning was necessarily the best on that hold because Yo seemed close to the ropes, but it still did its damage as Yo now trying with the overhand chops. Kick to the midsection there. And I wonder how Ospreay feels knowing that Ishimori has lost his first Best of Super Juniors match. Oh, missed.
Wow, the quickness. Oh, my God.
What a kick.
What a double stomp.
This is Yo's moment. I think he feels like if I can beat the champion, he's trying to, I don't know if he hurt himself, you know, coming through that double stomp, but if he did, he's got to fight through the pain. This opportunity is too big to pass up.
Yeah. I mean, not only is it an opportunity to beat the champ, but you also get that 2-1 record and send the champ down to 1-2. You're in really good positioning and you're really kind of helping everyone else out in the block. Oh, look at Yo running, like basically swinging through the ropes, sliding underneath the ropes, drop kicking Ospreay onto the middle rope. And now we're this like triangle springboard into the super kick.
And Ospreay here stunned. And that's a great point that, I mean, Yo would actually have a mathematical advantage and a head-to-head advantage over Ospreay. That's a lot of power for one man to have.
Exactly, yes.
And now.
So far, Yo and Ishimori. We know Ishimori beat Ospreay. Yo has the opportunity to do that. But, you know, it's not going to.
On a roll.
2. Oh, Yo with the Dragon Sleeper.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Maybe? No, he's just content locking in that Dragon Sleeper, seeing if he can get a win off of it. Very reminiscent of his Young Lion days. That's a very, I feel like that's a pretty typical Young Lion submission is the Boston Crab and the Dragon Sleeper.
Of course, the Dragon Sleeper, shades of the Dragon of New Japan, Tatsumi Fujinami, as Ospreay now gets his foot on the middle rope. And huge opportunity for Yo here. And again, though, but if Ospreay wins the converse of that, he goes to 2-1. He shares a record with both Ishimori and Flip, but Ishimori wins the head-to-head. Ospreay would have to win the head-to-head against Flip Gordon, who has just beaten Ishimori. And I don't even really know like where we would be left at that point. But now, Ospreay hooking his arm over top rope there. And now he puts his leg through the bottom rope. So Ospreay just really giving himself as much leverage as he can, as much defensive posture as he can. And now the clubbing blows here by Yo. And that shot, I think, was right to the back of the head. I like this fire from Yo. He's got a sense of urgency. He knows he's got the champion in a precarious position, but there's the kick. That handspring kick. And the crowd loving it. You see them showing their appreciation. Yo trying to go for lower ground here onto the floor. Ospreay could be the Sasuke special, and he got it. That's Sasuke special. Tribute to the great Sasuke by Ospreay.
Yeah. Sasuke and I just realized Sasuke and Ospreay rhyme.
Yeah. You can tell Ospreay definitely knows where he is. He definitely reads his audience every time he does that Sasuke special. And now, gonna get Yo back in the ring. Ospreay fired up. And that's the thing. Ospreay so proud to be junior heavyweight champion, a two-time junior heavyweight champion on his second reign currently. Nice springboard forearm. Hooks the single leg too. And kick out there. You gotta wonder if he got both of that would have made any difference. I mean, part of me doubts it, but you know, always that little bit of uncertainty there. As Ospreay really looking to build a legacy. His words as junior heavyweight champion. You see the shoulder tape there. ACH was sporting a lot earlier. Oh, Ospreay just called for the Stormbreaker.
He's got one arm hooked. He's got the second arm hooked. Oh, but Yo fighting out. Yo lowering his center of gravity.
Great defensive posture going to the single knee.
And now Ospreay with the kicks to the chest. Oh, now again, he has both arms hooked. But Yo fighting it again, lowering that center of gravity, turning himself into a sort of dead weight. But
Ospreay, though.
Ospreay was thinking inverted suplex, but Yo landed on his feet, spin kick. Ospreay with the drop salt into the enziguri.
Oh, but Yo
reverses time into the super kick attempt. Ospreay ducks and then hits an enziguri and then a standing shooting star of his own. Oh, but Yo slides out, super kick. Oh, and both men are down. Both men are down, but let's not allow ourselves to overlook the fact that the champion has ensured that his shoulders are not on the mat, while the challenger, and not really the challenger, but Yo, the non-champion, I guess you could say, lacks that champion's instinct and had his shoulders on the mat.
It's just amazing to me because I feel like Ospreay, despite being younger, and if I remember your math correctly, coming into New Japan later than Yo did, he does definitely come off as the more experienced competitor between the two. And again, that just shows you the prodigious intellect of Ospreay. And now
Ospreay has actually been wrestling for just a few months longer than Yo. Not a significant amount, but enough that it's crazy because he's like 4 years younger than Yo too.
A forearm there by
Yo.
Yo.
Like a Tennille Taya situation because Tennille is younger than Taya, but helped train Taya and has been wrestling longer than Taya. So it's kind of a similar situation to that.
Now back and forth, these two go. Yo saying, come on. Ospreay obliges.
Forearm.
And now.
Oh, wow. That really kind of knocked Ospreay for a loop. Yo, it seems like Yo is getting the better of this exchange. And yeah, there you see the series of forearms from Yo, continuing to throw him even as Ospreay tucks his head.
I mean, that's just it. How bad does you? Oh, wait.
Oh, Ospreay with the combo, though. The forearm that slaps the kick and the uppercut. Oh, and Ospreay can't even hit.
Wow, that's huge. That's huge.
Yo, with the German. Oh, he breaks it. One, right on the two. Oh, and Ospreay kicks out.
Oh, my God.
How much more damage did that German suplex and then the bridge preceding do to Ospreay's head, though, and neck?
That's an excellent point, Ashton. I did not expect the neck to kind of give out like that on Ospreay. And he's like a shark that smells blood. He is pouncing right now. Ospreay trying to stop whatever he was thinking about. Could it be a dragon suplex?
Yeah.
Again, definitely taking after Fujinami here. Is he going to get it? No, Ospreay. He countered
amazing use of the center of gravity and leverage. Oh, but now, but Ospreay countered it.
Oh, my God, what a stunner.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yo is practically gone limp here. Now he collapses on his stomach. And Ospreay, he's got to put away this match, because now I'm starting to think, partner, the longer it goes, the longer it may favor Yo because of the shoulder, because of the neck issues. Could it be the Robinson special?
Yes, Robinson special, and he got all of it.
I'd go for the pin right now, personally.
I think he might go for the Os Cutter first.
If he gets it, I think it's over. I don't think
he is. He's going for the Os Cutter. Oh.
No way, countered.
Final cut.
And now Yo immediately won.
2. Ospreay kicks out.
Oh, what a kick out.
We've got to remember from day one that Yo's finish is like it's kind of like a flip. He like flips his opponent with the 2 wrists clutched, and then like does like a bridging cradle.
Interesting.
I think we saw him do that on day 1 in order to win his first match, but I don't remember exactly what it looks like.
I don't agree with this at all by Yo.
Oh yeah, you don't want to set someone who is as adept on the top rope in their natural territory.
And Yo's going to do it anyway. He's probably thinking anything I can to beat the junior heavyweight champion, to get my title shot, to get us in the same rank.
Yeah.
Actually, no, not even in the same rank. To be better than the junior heavyweight champion, because Ospreay would be 1 and 2. Yo would be 2 and 1.
That's correct.
I mean, that is huge. Yo does not want to give up that opportunity, but Ospreay, though.
Yeah, the winner of this match joins Flip Gordon and Taiji Ishimori at 2 and 1.
That is insane to think about. That's excellent company. Oh.
What a suplex there from Yo. He almost lost control, but managed to maintain it.
And now Yo, Falcon Zero.
Into the pin, 1, 2, and Ospreay kicks out.
And Yo
almost begging to the referee.
See, and this is that inexperience. Look, if you've got the champion in a position like this, you stay on his ass. And now Yo. And Ospreay, look at him. Ospreay reaching out for that bottom rope. He's like a starving man in the desert reaching out for food. And now is it going to be the dragon suplex?
Ospreay, brilliant counter.
Oh, no.
And again, Ospreay is a genius.
Ospreay buying himself that time.
The discus forearm to the upper back. And Ospreay lands on his feet.
Again.
Into the back bridge. Oh, but Yo kicks out.
And Yo looking shocked. Ospreay.
Around the corner super kick there from Ospreay. Oh, but the desperation lariat from Yo. He's in chaos. He had to learn that from Yoshihashi.
Absolutely. And Yo is having the match of his life right now, because it is. Because it is the match of his life right now. He knows, I beat the junior heavyweight champion. My whole world, my whole tournament experience changes. Can he do it? Desperation lariat. What's Yo thinking about here? He's tried for that dragon suplex multiple times. He's going to keep, no, off the rope.
What a super Spanish fly.
And a kick out again, though, by Yo. But Ospreay, look at oh, my God.
He really transitioned quickly there. This has got to be it.
Absolutely. Oh, that's it.
Ospreay with the deep pin, too. And that's it.
Brother, that
great match from Yo. Great effort from Yo, but the champion is the champion for a reason. That was some really the most credit that I can give to Ospreay in that match was for his counters to that dragon suplex, because Yo never got it off. At no point did Yo effectively hit Ospreay with the dragon suplex, and we don't know. It might have done the job. It might have actually been enough to beat Ospreay, but we'll never know because he countered it every single time.
He did. He had it so well scouted.
First time he countered it with just leverage. Second time he countered it by putting his hands under his leg and then grabbing the rope afterwards. third time he landed on his feet and transitioned into an offensive maneuver. So Ospreay's absolutely brilliant scouting and really instincts as a way to counter that dragon suplex were just next level in that match.
And you could see Ospreay mouthing something to Yo and then taking him in his arms. I mean,
they're both Chaos. They're both members of Chaos. We can't let that go unnoticed.
That's an excellent point. And that transition into the Stormbreaker blew my goddamn mind. Like, you want to talk about urgency. My God.
Ospreay is definitely on another level right now. I don't want to go as far as to say he is like that dude. Like, he's like the next in line of like the Bryan Danielson, Prince Devitt, AJ Styles, that kind of line, because he's so different than all those guys. He's not like that pure technical style at all, but he is definitely up there in the conversation for the best in the world right now. He's brilliant.
Absolutely. And brother, with that, I mean, that closes out day 5 for us. I know Ospreay's got him. Actually, we would be able to understand him. So what's he got to say?
I know. Yeah, we can actually understand Ospreay.
Oh, and Ospreay now. I can barely understand it,
to
be honest.
It just says, "Oh, fuck." He said he was going to reflect with his friend Yo, Roppongi 3K. He loves these guys. All right. Well, I mean, I think we're good closing this out. It's just going to be Ospreay talking about stuff that we already know he says, talking about being the best in the world, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and that's what this tournament is all about. Trying to solidify your place as the best junior heavyweight, not just in New Japan, but in the world.
Absolutely. So yeah. I'm going to pull up my my first day 6 match, which is Marty Scurll versus Chris Sabin. I'm going to pull that up. And I'm going to get ready. I'm going to set my timestamp, guys, and this is kind of directed to everyone, including John. Timestamp set to 3 minutes 35 seconds on on Marty Scurll versus Chris Sabin. And this is a longer match, which is really exciting because these guys are both great, and I'm really excited about this match.
I think this match is going to be absolutely exemplary. And partner, when you're ready to get into it, you let me know.
You are set to 3 minutes and 35 seconds then, so you're ready to go?
That is correct. Yeah, I'm all set to go, partner.
Well, then I'm not gonna drag it out any longer. Let's get right into this, baby. 3, 2, 1, go. Obviously, we see Scurll on one side, Sabin on the other. I keep saying Ospreay instead of Sabin for some reason.
And I'll tell you, a very interesting position for both of these men.
That's a weird mental block I didn't know I had.
Yeah, exactly. Chris Sabin is 1-1 right now. He beat Kushida in his first match, but then lost to Sho. Whereas Marty Scurll is 0-2, lost to both Hiromu and Kushida. So yeah. Marty Scurll, to me, needs to win this to start recuperating. And if he wins, him and Sabin will have the same record. And, of course, Marty wins the head-to-head. And look at that escape by Scurll. God,
such a smooth transition.
I fucking adore this man. You know that I've been a Marty Scurll fan for a long time, partner. And I would love to see him win a Best of Super Juniors. And now Sabin.
Nice arm drag.
Arm drag. And he keeps control of the arm.
Oh my God, Sabin.
Another arm drag
Scurll
there.
goes for the lariat. Sabin ducks it. I think Sabin wanted a dragon suplex there, but Scurll reversed with basically the ass to the gut.
And now, Scurll
crawls under Sabin's legs. Greco-Roman kicks the one arm away. Hammerlock trips the leg. Up and over. Goes under. Hands up. Sabin goes low. Scurll wins the roll up. Sabin, though, lands into a small package. Now Scurll reverses. Oh, boy. Time for some pin attempts, John.
Oh, crucifix. Rolling around with the crucifix. Now the pin. 2. And did not disorient Sabin enough. Now Scurll just kind of
One
looking
of these
around like,
days, just one of these days, I want to see somebody actually win a match by using a pinning combination and spinning it around to make someone dizzy first, and then actually get the win when they settle it in and actually cinch in the pin.
yeah, and then when the person does the delayed kick out, they vomit on the mat after.
Yeah, that would definitely do the job of selling the effectiveness of it, because I don't think I've ever seen that. So either stop doing it or actually have somebody win with it.
And Scurll wanting to shake Sabin's hand. If Sabin's smart, he wouldn't go for it. You see Scurll has his fingers crossed with his other hand. Ah, they caught each other's legs. I was like, okay, look, you caught me, but let's just put it down gently. There you go. And again, they're arguing about what to do.
They're gonna set each other's feet down. Nice, very, very polite. I'm proud of both men.
Absolutely, we have a clean break here.
Oh,
and again,
we're back into this scenario.
I don't think they're both gonna put it down gently this time. I think one man's like, no,
put the foot down and then stop trying to kick me.
No, can they do it? They're gonna have the ref do it.
Feet to the ref, and the ref's putting them down. I love it.
Now they backed off again.
I love that they got a third party involved in that exchange. Now they're thanking the ref. I love it. Oh my God, Marty, you're gold.
Now Sabin's like,
oh no!
Oh!
There we go. Sabin's so adept.
Absolutely.
Sabin's been around for a minute, man. There's the knee to the gut. Irish. Oh, not even. That was like a wrist lock snapmare. And now Springboard wants a DDT, but Marty with the arm twist face plant. And now Marty wants a surfboard. Marty wants. Oh, but Sabin gets to the rope. Sabin's so witty, so wily. I love Sabin, man. He's really made me a fan all over again in this tournament.
I mean, we've talked about his credentials. 8-time X Division champion, former TNA World Champion, former TNA World Tag Team Champion. I mean, and this to say nothing of Scurll. Scurll, former ROH World Television Champion, former Junior Heavyweight Champion. Let's not forget, during Ospreay's first run, his first big title defense against Scurll, Scurll beat him in an upset. Scurll would lose the title back to Ospreay at Wrestle Kingdom 12. And now, Scurll isolating the arm here. You know Scurll would love to face
wow, that would hurt so much.
I thought he was going to uppercut the inside of the arm there.
Oh,
wow.
Lifts Sabin up by the shoulder and then drops him on the same shoulder that he used to lift him up with.
Yeah, Scurll absolutely fired up here.
That's actually a move that a lot of people praised Kavita Devi for in the Mae Young Classic, but I don't think anyone would argue that Marty Scurll is a powerhouse by any means.
Oh, over the shoulder arm breaker.
Once. And then, oh, wow, uses that leverage for almost like a judo throw.
Now going to get the arm down.
Oh, and now he's got the other hand trapped.
Bab to the flap, baby, yes.
He had the, Sabin with the feet up. He had the hand trapped and the elbow up. He was going to stomp it, but Sabin got the feet up.
And that stuns Marty momentarily, which could be enough of a window for Sabin to capitalize. Forearm there. Shoved off.
Uppercut. Marty. That was two there. And now Sabin with the DDT.
What a DDT. I thought he was going to go for the backslide. Ends up going for the DDT. And Sabin now reasserts his control in this matchup. Wow.
Sabin backed up into the corner, really kind of stalking Marty while recovering from that elbow, that shoulder. Foot up, uses his hands for leverage, flips over, sunset flip into the pin, 2, only a 2 count. Sabin, both men up. Sabin ducks the lariat. Blue Thunderbomb? No, inverted atomic drop.
Actually, that's a regular atomic drop, partner. And that's an inverted atomic drop.
Yeah, the inverted is when they're facing each other.
And now, look at this pin by Sabin.
What kind of pin was that? That was awesome.
And now Sabin measuring Scurll. Spinning back kick. Now Sabin gesturing. Could it be a power bomb?
Oh, wow. Scurll hammerlock into the powerbomb. No. Sabin back body drop, but Scurll lands flat. What a PK from Sabin.
Jesus.
Oh, and now Sabin with the one leg hooked.
Fisherman Buster.
1, 2. Oh.
Oh my God. What a match these two have had already. And Scurll now staying in it again.
Anyone is surprised by that.
Yeah. Again, Scurll 0-2 really needs a win here in his block. Sabin 1-1 would love to continue, or would love to at least bounce back from his loss to show and kind of resume his momentum that he had against Kushida. Another forearm there. Oh,
just kidding. Oh, but Sabin caught the foot. Sabin spins Scurll around, goes for the enziguri, but misses. Scurll wants the surfboard again.
He wants that Liger special.
Now he has both hands. We're going to get the surfboard.
And
surfboard.
Yeah. And Sabin now, you can see the pain registered on his face.
Scurll with this absolute torturous contraption that he does. Oh, but he's not going to be able to do it this time. Sabin actually freed his hands. And now, of course, Marty with the stomp. That's the interesting thing about that predicament is if you manage to free yourself from the surfboard, you still have to get your knees stomped before you get let go completely.
And let's not forget, Ashton, I keep talking about Chris Sabin's TNA history. The darker moments of his TNA history, he blew both of those knees out. So yeah, I can't feel good.
That. Great observation. I'm glad you brought that back.
And now look at this pump handle. Neck breaker. Oh, my
Very
God.
Nice.
2, and Sabin kicks out. Marty may say, long live the villain. But if he loses here, not only will it be Hail Sabin, but Marty will be at an 0-3 disadvantage. Marty would be in the same position as Bushi. And here's the thing. You said earlier when we were covering A-Block, oh, you know, John, they have Marty Scurll also for the junior heavyweights. And you know I love Marty. You know I would never, me personally, subjectively diss Marty. But looking at the bigger picture, you know, they never called Marty Scurll a diamond. Bullet Club never really seemed to value Marty Scurll outside of Cody, which, you know, they already have tension with Cody. Nice kick there to the head of Sabin, like they have Ishimori. I got to wonder if there's any professional jealousy between Scurll and Ishimori, because Ishimori seems to be the favorite of the junior heavyweight representation of Bullet Club. And now Scurll here, bending the fingers back. Now the body shots here by Sabin. Oh, crotched. And now in the Tree of Woe.
And I love that that wasn't one of those contrived double stomp spots. Sabin rolled away, went to the other corner, and then came back for the low angle drop kick to the face.
Yeah, Sabin doesn't need to rely on cheap tricks. He has his own offense. It served him well. He beat the unbeatable in Kushida. So I ain't going to tell Sabin that his playbook doesn't work. And now,
and there's the PK. And, you know, it's funny you said cheap trick, because that makes me think of the old 80s band, which also reminds me Dragon Man X90 with the Elton John reference in chat. He's bringing back the Umbrella Man song, and he kind of tweaked it for this match specifically.
And now, Marty Scurll here. Oh, the super kick right to the... Oh, but Sabin eats it now. It tells Scurll, come on, and another... Oh, but Sabin caught the foot. And now forearm there. Forearm back by Scurll. Sabin. Oh, missed the kick.
There's the enziguri.
Beautifully done.
Now scooping Sabin. I don't know if he's going to slam him, though. Yeah, Sabin on his feet. Sends Scurll into the ring post.
Oh, my God. I thought Scurll would be able to stop it. He didn't.
Oh, and now Sabin with the cannonball.
Wow.
Gotta love that.
And now Sabin fired up. The tone has definitely shifted. The momentum belongs with Sabin. Scurll back in the ring. We know Sabin loves that cradle shock. You know, kind of that legs crossed DVD. And now, legs on the what a neck breaker. 2.
2 count, though.
Scurll kicks out. I mean, Chris Sabin, I'm with you, dude. You said this tournament, seeing Sabin's performances has made you a fan again.
Oh, God, I made a terrible mistake. Billy Joel did Piano Man, not Elton John.
The throat slit. Sabin calling for the end. You know that means cradle shock.
He wants it, but Scurll has the hand. Scurll has the hand. We know what this means.
Finger break time.
Sabin fights out of it, though. Discus forearm.
Oh, man. And Scurll. Oh, Scurll, I thought it was going to hang on.
The uppercut.
That time he got just kidding. And now Scurll. Off the rope.
Super kick to the face. Scurll rebound lariat, though.
Off the middle rope.
Whoo-wee.
Scurll's expression. I think Scurll's thinking chicken wing. He's gotten behind Sabin. Is he? Throws it. Yeah. No. No, I think he's thinking inverted suplex. Nope. Snapmare counter by Sabin. What a boot. Almost like a haluva kick there by Sabin. Scurll now stunned.
Oh, Sabin going for a future shock. Oh, but Scurll fights out. Scurll going down for the Fujiwara.
Look at that Fujiwara by Scurll. And bends the fingers back for added effect.
For added pain.
I'll tell you what, man. Scurll wants that first win so badly. He knows that even though... Oh, wait. Look at the transition. Oh,
into the chicken wing.
God.
Into the chicken wing. He's got the chicken wing.
Does he? He still has to get the fingers clasped. If Scurll tries to drop down, Sabin, I think, could easily escape. Oh, I think he did get the fingers clasped.
That's it. Clasped, dude. Yeah, the fingers
that's
are
the chicken.
clasped.
Oh, my God.
Sabin fought out of it, though, still.
Sabin spread the hands apart. Oh, Scurll. Dragon? No. Inverted suplex? Maybe? No.
Sabin going for a straight jacket, bridging roll up, and he still manages to kick out of it.
What the hell even was that?
I told you what it was. Uppercut from Marty, enziguri from Sabin. Marty with the knee to the face.
Oh, the knee. That was a knee.
Marty but the lariat from Sabin. Sabin's still on his feet. Grabs Marty, pulls him up off the ropes. Misses the lariat, though. Marty wants the chicken wing. Marty.
No, inverted suplex.
Good God. 1, 2, and that's it. Marty
my
wins.
God. I can't believe Marty won with the inverted suplex. He was trying for it over and over. I thought, is that his finish? And certainly it was. What a match.
Oh, you know what? That wasn't a suplex, brother. That was an inverted brainbuster. He calls that the Black Plague.
You're kidding. I know we got other matches, but I need to see that again. And given that this is a more unique circumstance, I'm just going to rewind and see that again.
Yeah, you can, because that's the end of the match, and we are going to just transition right into the next one.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you said Black Plague, he calls it?
Yep.
Well, it came for Sabin, like it came for 2/3 of the human population, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Well, not the human population, just the
European population.
Yeah.
And now let's move on to our next match here, partner. I cannot believe what a win for Scurll. First win of his tournament experience. Yeah. And him and Sabin now have the same record of 1 and 2.
That was awesome. That was a freaking exceptional match. That was so much fun. And now we get into what will surely be interesting, because it's a less than 4-minute match between Kushida and Taguchi up next. So make sure to pull up your Kushida Taguchi match on New Japan World. Set your timestamp, believe it or not, to 2 minutes 50 seconds. That's 250, almost 3 minutes in. And the video itself for the match is only 6 minutes 48 seconds. So this is going to be a really quick one, and I get to be really happy, because either one of these guys is going to look really foolish, or someone's getting disqualified because of an interference, or there's just going to be some kind of fuck finish, and I'm perfectly okay with any of those results.
Yeah, so there you go. Let's get right into this, because the sooner we get through this, the quicker the pain ends. So let's do this.
Alrighty. Well, I hope everyone has their timestamp set to 2 minutes 50 seconds, and we're going to get right into this. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fist bump there.
Yeah, they did the fist bump, and there's the bell.
And given that this match is so short, I'm guessing Kushida just grabs the arm immediately, gets the hoverboard lock, and the tap out.
Probably a fair assumption, my friend.
I mean, Taguchi is 0-2. He's lost to both Desperado and Dragon Lee. Kushida, meanwhile, is 1-1. Lost to Sabin, but beat Scurll. And Scurll just beat Sabin, so that's an interesting head-to-head for you.
Yeah.
Now I've got a bit of a scramble here.
That was such a good freaking match. Sabin is absolutely killing it, man.
Dude, him and Flip Gordon are like wrestling out of their minds. And of course, I love all of our standard people like Hiromu and Marty and all them. So this has been really fun. Go behind there by Kushida. Side headlock.
I had a hammerlock locked in there very briefly, just as like a transitional move.
And shoulder block there. Vertical leap by Taguchi.
Kushida with the cartwheel. Oh, Taguchi went for the ass. Oh, the asses collided twice. The asses keep colliding, John. Oh, and Kushida transitions into the armbar.
That could do it already.
2. Oh, that would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing, but it didn't happen. And kick there to the gut.
I might have just splooged right in that moment.
Yeah, the kick right to the arm. Again, Kushida not getting paid by the hour.
Oh,
caught.
2, 3, yes!
Oh my God.
Taguchi beat Kushida.
No.
I kind of hate Taguchi a little less now.
Wow. Taguchi and Kushida have the same record, and Taguchi just won the head-to-head.
Too, baby. See, this is why Kushida needed to win yesterday, so shit like this could happen.
Oh my God. And now Kushida shares the same record with Marty Scurll, too, who, even though he beat Marty in the head-to-head, if Marty could beat Taguchi, he would win, right? Because Taguchi beat Kushida. So, holy shit.
Yes.
I gotta say, I think I just learned through this who I hate less, and it actually is Taguchi, believe it or not. I never thought it. Yeah. Holy fuck.
Can we do it?
You count it down.
I'm not counting anything down. I'm just gonna do it. You can join me. You failed, Kushida! You failed! God, that felt good to say in a freaking Taguchi match.
Holy shit.
Taguchi winning points in my book, brother.
Well, Taguchi doesn't get paid by the hour, and neither do we. I'm ready to get into our next contest here.
Yeah!
Timestamps for this one
ended up being like 2 minutes.
Yeah. This match, folks, is Show versus El Desperado. Show at a 1-1 record. Lost to Dragon Lee, but beat Chris Sabin. El Desperado at 2-0 has beaten Taguchi and Hiromu Takahashi. So Show looking to elevate himself to 2-1 and bring Desperado down to 2-1. But if Desperado wins, I think he'd be in that rarefied air of the B block of being 3-0. So very interesting. You're going to want your timestamps, folks, to be at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Is that correct, Ashton?
Yeah, 2 minutes, 10 seconds, and it's crazy that Despy is the undefeated one in the B block. That's amazing to me.
That is a very privileged space to be in the B block, partner. Now, whether or not he can keep it is another story, and that's why we're having this match here.
Is Dragon Lee undefeated as well? I forget.
Dragon Lee, I believe, is undefeated because he beat Show, and then he also beat Taguchi. So both of those men have a chance to go 3-0, and either one of them will, both of them will, or neither of them will. So
yeah, but we'll see depending on the outcome of the next 2 matches.
Exactly. So, but partner, I'm ready to get into this.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, set your timestamp for Show versus Desperado at 2 minutes, 10 seconds, and get ready to go because we're doing this in 3, 2, 1, go. And Despy immediately being all confrontational with Show, he took the mic and threw it away. Yeah, you're not talking today. Scoop slam. I love it. Yeah.
I actually, Desperado, man. We have said, and again, I always like to say, you have really said, and then I just really adopted, that Desperado is the most underrated member of Suzuki Gun. And man, has he been coming to collect in these matches. And now vaults over. Oh, had Show red there.
I love that Desperado, like, as Show missed, he looked at the camera like, oh, this guy.
And now ripping the shirt off here.
And he's doing the choke. He's doing the choke.
Oh, man, not really giving one iota of a care about Show's welfare. All he cares about is going to 3-0. If Desperado and Dragon Lee both go to 3-0, and it really comes down to those two battling it out, I mean, that's an intriguing confrontation because I couldn't even really automatically go with Dragon Lee there. Desperado has shown he can beat the best people in this tournament. He's beaten Hiromu Takahashi. So, Sho now vaulting him over. Look at the leg sweep there by Sho. Oh, but Desperado, though, look at how crafty he is. And then look at that, drives him into the crowd. I think Desperado hid partially under the ring skirt.
You know, John, it's interesting that Dragon Lee and Desperado are the two guys in this block who have an opportunity to go 3-0 today, because they actually are opponents on the final day of the BOSJ block matches. They are opponents on the to determine the block winners on that final day. So it could actually come down to them versus each other on that final day to determine the B block winner.
Absolutely, it could, partner. And you see Desperado here has really got Sho in a bad way. And now he's picking the leg here. Oh, yanking on it. Now he's got the chair.
Cranking, brother. Yanking and cranking.
Oh, and then the chair right to the leg. And Desperado behind those eyes is a malicious and cold competitor who will do anything to punch his ticket to Dominion. Desperado. I mean, that is the thing, too. And again, I'm going to be truthful. I've always liked Desperado, but I looked at him in a similar way as I looked at Tiger Mask. Like, oh, he's fodder for the other competitors. He won't really do that well. But, I mean, we have seen a vicious streak in this man. We have seen him come into his own in this tournament where I really am looking at him like, you know what? His name on the marquee alongside Ospreay may not be the thing that I'd expect, but it may be the thing that I get if Desperado has anything to say about it. And Sho clutching that knee.
Yeah, the other kind of big time match happening in the B block on that final day is KUSHIDA versus Hiromu.
Oh, please, another squash. I would fucking love that.
That would be glorious, but I wouldn't bet on it happening.
And now, oh my God, this is what makes Desperado so dangerous. This incisive, calculating offense on that leg, picking it apart. What a stomp! He just really didn't hold back with that stomp. He just straight up, I'm going to put my foot down as hard as I can on this leg, and whatever bone breaks, well, it breaks, and that's your problem.
And you deserved it all along anyway.
Oh my God, Desperado, man. And now Sho trying to shove him away here. Desperado shaking his head. No, not that easy. Overhand chop. Oh, but look at that. Just kicks out the leg. That's all Desperado needed to do. Nothing else but kick out the leg. This man, how merciless. Splash on the leg there. Goes into the cover. 2. Kick out there by Sho.
You know, I never actually realized this before, but Sho is the younger of the two members of Roppongi 3K. He's actually 28.
Oh, wow. So younger by 1 year. And now, Desperado. Oh, could be a shin breaker. He got it. Wow. Oh, my God. And that's the thing. I mean, you know, not to pigeonhole, because Sho is a different kind of junior heavyweight. You know, he relies on the power game, but even more so, you've got a bad will. You can't plan on that leg. You can't get all the power behind it because, as we've discussed, you know, the power comes from the legs. It comes from that base. You get your base taken away. You know, what do you really have? And Desperado knows this. I'm telling you, man, behind that mask is a really sinister intellect. And now the leg over the rope, and you see the pressure he's putting on it.
I feel like Despy is becoming one of your favorites in the junior division.
He's definitely, I wouldn't even necessarily say favorite. Oh, drop kick there. But definitely somebody that I will come away from this Best of Super Juniors with a newfound appreciation of what he is capable of.
Well, and especially if he wins the thing, because I don't think that I would write him off as the winner of BOSJ.
Oh, I'm not writing him off after this. You kidding me? And now you see the Indian like that. And it's not even enough. I mean, let's keep in mind, partner, that this man alongside Kanemaru, they're the junior heavyweight tag team champions right now. But Desperado, I mean, look, it's Suzuki Gun, right? What have I always told you about Suzuki Gun? That they're pirates. They love gold. They'll pillage any promotion they can for their offerings. Desperado, yeah, Suzuki Gun, they are a very perverse family, I would say. But if they've all got that piracy running through their blood, Desperado doesn't want to share gold with anybody. He wants his own treasure, and it doesn't get any higher for Desperado than the Junior Heavyweight Championship. he may be, and I know what a statement I'm making here, but just based on how he's performing, how he's competing, how malicious this man is, he may be the hungriest son of a bitch in Best of Super Juniors, and he may want to go to Dominion more than just about anybody. And that's a very dangerous competitor to be sharing a ring with. And now, what's he thinking about here?
Especially knowing how malicious Desperado is just in his normal state. This is hungry Desperado. Are you kidding me?
And partner, thank you. Thank you for saying that, because you're 100% right. And again, goes back to potentially suplex, but but Desperado, and again goes back to the leg. And see, that's another thing about this guy. Look, this guy does not give a damn, right? You bring your kid to the show, you bring your girlfriend or your boyfriend to the show thinking, I'm gonna show him a great time with wrestling. He doesn't care about entertaining you. He doesn't care about being jiffed or being that highlight reel in your Twitter feed. This man is economical. This man is effective. This man wants the W. Nice drop kick there by Show, because hey, doing 20 tope con hilos isn't going to get you to Dominion any faster. You know what is going to get you to Dominion? Picking apart your entire competition until they can barely even stand up, and you pick up 2 points like that over and over again. And Desperado understands that better than anybody. And Show, lariat in the corner there. Desperado here in the opposite corner. Another lariat there by Show. Show trying to power through it. He's got a bad wheel.
I kind of feel like you're laying in a little bit of an audition to become Desperado's manager.
Hey, man, I'm just calling it like I see it, man. I love the hunger. I love the vileness and the venom of this man. But Show, again, not giving a damn. Deadlift German, but look at Desperado, though. Had it scouted with the back elbows there. And the shoot kicks there. But you know what? I have sung Desperado's praises. You're right, but here are Show's praises. The man's a part of a Punky 3K, a fast-rising tag team. Leg got caught there, flipped off. Oh, but the arm, caught the arm. Could be the arm bar. But Desperado, though, has the hands clasped. Show, I think, though. You say he's 28. He is so young and with such packaging and ability. Took Sabin to the limit. He beat Chris Sabin. I see a very bright future for Show. Absolutely, I do. Does it begin tonight? Well, that remains to be seen. I mean, he could bring Desperado down to the same record as him. What a drop kick. That creates distance. What does Show want to do with it? Trying to bring life back into that leg. He knows he needs it. He knows he needs that base to really be able to unleash his full power. And now he's measuring Desperado here. Oh, Desperado follows through. Drop kick
again. And there's the low drop kick.
Again, never abandons the strategy for a moment. And see, that's another thing. I mean, I'm sorry. You know, you're right, because it is really sounding like an audition. But I think most guys, when they have to switch to the defensive, they lose sight of their like long-term planning of all the work that they've done. Not Desperado. And again, back to that leg. Never loses his head. And now he's going to pick the leg of Show here. Oh, it's going to be a stretch muffler. Are you kidding me? Stretch muffler here by Desperado. But now the question really does fall on Show's shoulders. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to go to Dominion? How bad do you want to face Ospreay on the other side of the ring? How bad do you want even just a shot? Just a shot is all you're promised at the Junior Heavyweight Championship, and he gets to the ropes. Is it worth giving up your leg for? Is it worth giving up your anatomy for? And potentially how many years of your career? And Show right now, when he grabbed that rope, answered in the affirmative. You're damn right it's worth it. And now Desperado's got to think, what is he going to do next here? Show, my God, trying to get any feeling whatsoever back in that leg. Oh, man, partner. What have you thought of the performance of these two men, bro? Take me inside your mind here for a bit.
I think I'm definitely most impressed by Desperado, just because maybe it's just because you've been selling it more, but I think Desperado really is an underdog to win the B block. And I already told you, I think the winner of the tournament comes out of the B block. So that would mean, by my logic, that he would win the whole damn thing.
And look at this. Show trying to counter, but Desperado following him every which way. Oh, and drops him down. Cover here. 2. Kick out by Show.
Oh, that was close.
That was close. And Desperado knows it. Desperado can taste it. The throat slit saying he's done. Oh, wait a minute here. Could he be thinking double arm underhook?
He's thinking pinche loco.
Pinche loco. Oh, no, Show. Show saying no.
Show might be thinking crunchy. No, okay.
Just backdropping him out. Show needed distance. He's got it now. Is he going to be able to mount an offensive here? Ducks. Oh, German.
What a German. That was a snap German if I've ever seen one. Jesus.
Oh, my God. He's ragdolling Desperado right now. Oh, Desperado, though. And right to the leg. Right to the leg again. Off the ropes. What a knee by Show with the good leg.
Gotta use it while he can.
Show normally he spreads his arm out for a deadlift German. What is he thinking? No, not shock arrow. What the hell? Is he thinking Styles Club? What the hell? Pulling him up. Power bomb. Yeah, rotating. Like oh my God. 2.
But only a 2 count. Wow.
The idea that Show was able to maintain control of the hold for that long until he executed it, probably the most impressive thing I've seen in some time. And now, signaling with a shock arrow.
Powerhouse, man.
He's a freak. And now he's thinking shock arrow here. If he gets this, Desperado's streak is over. No.
Oh, Desperado, though, with the roll-up, too. Oh, and Show does kick out, but that was a close call right there.
Absolutely.
Show wants a lariat. Oh, but Desperado. Oh, Show with the standing switch. Oh, Desperado missed the low blow attempt. Show with the lariat.
What a lariat there by Show. And now
Show wants the shock arrow. Oh, he's got him locked in. Oh, he's got him up. He's got him up.
And he got it. That's it.
He's Desperado here. 1, 2, 3
count.
Desperado no longer undefeated.
Which, you know who's the happiest?
Show just got himself into the real conversation of this block. He's 2-1.
That's right. He is 2-1. And he's beaten both Sabin and Desperado. Sabin's beaten KUSHIDA, Desperado, and Sabin's 1-2, right? He's not 2-1. But yeah, no, I mean, Show beat Desperado.
Sabin lost to Show, I believe. Yeah, he lost to Show and he lost to Marty. And I don't remember who his first opponent was, but I'm pretty sure he won that match.
Yeah, he beat KUSHIDA. That was his first opponent.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because it was the old, Time Splitters versus Motor City Machine Guns match.
And Desperado's beaten Taguchi, and he's beaten Hiromu. I'll be curious when we get Show versus Hiromu. But you know who's the happiest about this result, Ashton? Is Dragon Lee. Because now he stands alone with the chance to go 3-0 in this block.
That is a great point. Although, I mean, he has a chance to go 3-0, and I won't deny that, but he's got to overcome his long-standing rival, Hiromu Takahashi.
And you're a rival for a reason, because you bring out the best and whoever your rival is, and sometimes that person just has your number. On this night, is Hiromu going to beat Dragon Lee, or is Dragon Lee going to be able to stave Hiromu off and get that 3-0 record, which would put him in pristine shape in the B block? I mean, I'm dying to find out, partners. I'm going to transition over there. Guys, if you're ready with us, Hiromu Takahashi versus Dragon Lee, you're going to want your timestamp to be 3 minutes and 25 seconds on this. And yeah, partner, I'm licking my chops. You know what? I'm going to put my balls on the table. I'm going to say that Dragon Lee goes 3-0. Who are you picking in this?
I'm going to pick Hiromu, so we just have a big old cluster at 2-1.
You know what? That sounds great to me. I'm ready for this when you are, my man.
All right, guys. John already told you the timestamp, 3 minutes, 25 seconds, so I'm not even going to stall. Let's just get right into this. 3, 2, 1, go. Now we've got this, and there's the bell. The bell rang, and immediately with the running drop kick, Dragon Lee chasing Hiromu into the corner and stomping his face into the freaking turnbuckle. Oh, but Hiromu chasing him into the corner himself with the lariat, rolls him out, off the ropes, Dragon Lee with the drop kick. Oh, and the standoff, the face-off, John.
You got to wonder, is it all about the rivalry, or was Dragon Lee so urgent because he knows what's at stake? And now Hiromu.
We haven't seen Dragon Lee be that urgent yet. I'm pretty sure it's the rivalry.
And now, what an overhand chop there.
And Dragon Lee already knows that these guys are inevitably going to get into multiple chop confrontations, so he's just bringing it on now, saying, like, let's just do it. Let's just get it in, get our shit in, get out of the way now, because we know this is going to happen. It happens in every one of our matches, and they're doing it, and they are really going for it, too.
Absolutely. And you know, Hiromu in his strategy book called Dragon Lee his favorite. And I think you're finding out why here, folks. My God, back and forth these two go. Now they're both saying, hey, bring it on. Spinning back kick
nice
there.
Spin kick there from Dragon Lee.
Oh, but Hiromu,
though, with the German.
What a German.
Dragon Lee ate it. Dragon Lee with the German. Hiromu ate it. Hiromu wants a German, but Dragon Lee kicks the leg out. Dragon Lee Irish whip into the corner, reversed by Hiromu. Hiromu into the corner, goes for nothing, really. It didn't look like anything. Dragon Lee sends him up and over, and then the Enziguri. Dragon Lee off the opposing rope. Over the top. Oh, he went for the run, and it got powerbombed onto the apron. Oh, I love these guys so
I feel like
much.
we're barely over a minute in this match, and I just saw Dragon Lee get his neck folded like an accordion on the apron due to a Hiromu powerbomb.
Yeah, we're closing in on 2 minutes into the match, so you're barely wrong, but you might as well be right, because this match has really just gotten out of the gate, and it feels like we exploded out of it.
I don't even know if hatred's the right word for these guys, because again, Hiromu, I think he has such a differing idea of pleasure, of enjoyment, of hatred, of love, and it's just, I think he gets in there with Dragon Lee, and I bet you doing all this makes Hiromu feel so alive, and now just throws the chair right on Dragon Lee.
It's so interesting, too, because Hiromu kind of met Dragon Lee on his excursion, because he was in CMLL on excursion, because he did start with the New Japan Dojo back in 2010. He went through the whole Young Lion process, all that stuff, went to CML in 2014 for his excursion, and met Dragon Lee there and developed a rivalry in the 2.5 years that he was there with him.
Yeah.
And basically brought him back to New Japan with him, because Dragon Lee was a CMLL original. He started in CMLL, started his career in CMLL back in 2013, I think. 2013, 2014. He started training under the CMLL gym, basically. So really, these guys came from completely different places, but thank goodness they found each other, because these matches are always amazing.
Absolutely. And now lariat in the corner there by Hiromu. And then, wait a minute here.
Off the ropes, drop kick. That's an LIJ special right there. They do that in tag matches a lot, too.
And can you, wait. And now he's immediately going for the Mazgus Hiromu of Dragon Lee.
Wow, Hiromu.
And can you imagine, partner, if given this rivalry, if Hiromu beats Dragon Lee and they both share the same record of 2-1, but Hiromu wins the head-to-head, how that would eat Dragon Lee alive? Because, I mean, that's the thing. Most people can take losing, but when you have a rival, that loss stings just a little bit more than it normally would, because it's that guy. You know what I mean? And so Dragon Lee, he could probably take losing. Yeah, it's frustrating, whatever. But to lose to Hiromu, especially in something so crucial as this, man, that'll burn a hole in you. And Hiromu talking trash here. Saying, come on, Dragon Lee. Oh, and there's a forearm there by Dragon Lee. Another forearm there. Third forearm. Chop. You know, when Hiromu was junior heavyweight champion, one of his great challengers was Dragon Lee. Emerged in New Japan to be junior heavyweight champion. He followed Hiromu there. And now boot up by Hiromu. And now look at this. The choke. He's got till 5. And referee finally gets Hiromu off of him. And now he's going to pull Dragon Lee out. Wheelbarrow. Is he going to do like a face buster? Or is he going to wait? Oh, no, just drop him on the floor. And Hiromu has got to be feeling so confident right now, in my estimation. He's got to be feeling like he holds all the cards. And now he's urging Dragon Lee to get up. He's got more offense planned for him here. And now,
oh my God, the drop kick.
Right in the midsection.
Dragon Lee.
And now, Dragon Lee trying to get back in this thing. Off the ropes. What a dive. And now, Hiromu back in the ring. Dragon Lee holds the arm up. Double arm underhook.
Over
Right
the
over the knee.
Neck breaker.
And
And the knee there, the
sliding.
running knee to the face from Dragon Lee. But only a 2 count.
Almost seemed to have a bit of a slide to it, too. That was impressive by Dragon Lee.
Yeah, it was. Like a sliding shining wizard.
And what is Dragon Lee thinking about pounding the mat?
I really, like, I know Dragon Lee has been winning with Desnucadora and has been working for him, but I really hope he hits it and Hiromu kicks out and Dragon Lee is forced to use the Dragon Driver, because that is my favorite move in his arsenal. I love the Dragon Driver.
I feel like if there was any match for him to do it, this would be the match.
Yeah.
And now, look at that, just kicking away Hiromu's face.
Have you seen the Dragon Driver before?
I have. I have seen it. I even went when you mentioned it the first time. I YouTubed it. And so I'll know what it is if he hits it, if he even bothers going for it.
Yeah, because the big, amazing, like, 5-star match that they had at CMLL's, I don't even remember what the name of the show was, but it was early on in, I think, 2016. It was incredible, and it took a Dragon Driver from Dragon Lee to beat Hiromu. Oh, there's the running drop kick. There's the trip. He straight up jacked that from Naito. Are you kidding me?
I gotta say, though, I think he did it better than Naito.
Oh, and then he punted. Oh, my God. I love you, Dragon Lee.
Now Dragon Lee mocking the LIJ pose.
Wow. Oh, my God. He's doing the Tranquilo pose and everything. Dragon Lee, where did this come from?
Looks good on him, personally. I know.
Right, though? I mean, he is independent. He doesn't really have a faction.
Nice clubbing blow there to Hiromu.
Oh, now Hiromu off the ropes. Oh, but Hiromu off the ropes as well with the Rana, but Dragon Lee cartwheels out of it. Ducks the lariat there off the ropes. Oh my God, the victory roll. 2. Dragon Lee there with the victory roll. Hiromu kicked out. Dragon Lee again with the German. Oh, but Hiromu right up. Hiromu with a German.
Oh,
Dragon Lee right up. Hiromu misses the lariat. Dragon Lee with another German. Hiromu back up. Hiromu with a German. Are you kidding me right now? Dragon Lee on his feet. Hiromu misses a lariat. Dragon Lee with a German. Are you kidding me? Now Dragon Lee with a pump knee. There's Hiromu with the lariat. Jesus Christ, that sequence.
Those Germans were looking more and more tired, but they just would not quit.
I know. Oh my God, these guys are freaking incredible.
I mean, there is so much pride between these two men. I feel like this is something that even transcends the confines of Best of Super Juniors. Yeah, the title shot at Dominion is fine. I just want to sock this guy in the face.
I still haven't even decided what match I like more between Sabin, Scurll, and Ospreay. And now we're adding this to the mix? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it has been quite a set of days for the A and B block of Best of Super Juniors 25. As Hiromu now, for the first time seemingly in this match to me, in control.
Yeah.
Now what's he going to do with it? Oh, I think he was thinking time bomb.
Yeah, he spent a lot of the time in this match reversing Dragon Lee stuff, but this is the first time that it really felt, even if it was temporarily, like he was in control. And there's the super kick from Hiromu. And now he's got him up in the fireman's carry. Oh, but Dragon Lee reverses into the Fujiwara armbar. Wow.
What a counter. And that Fujiwara armbar.
The ref was just doing there, but it looked kind of like he was playing bongos.
Oh, but Hiromu, look at that counter. Oh, almost made it work, but then the Dragon Lee.
Crucifix armbar here. Crucifix armbar.
Look at him grabbing every limb just to make it harder for. Oh, and then it rolls.
There we go. There's your crucifix armbar right there.
Oh,
away from the ropes and everything. Taking a page out of ZSJ's arsenal.
Absolutely.
But not able to lock it in quite as cleanly as Zach usually does.
Yeah, I mean, well, Zach, they call him the technical was for a reason.
Armbar, right?
Yeah, the Jim Breaks armbar. I mean, there's a reason they call Zack Sabre Jr. the best technical wrestler in the world, because everything he does looks so clean and so proficient. But Dragon Lee, though, not bad. Certainly not bad at all against a rival where he'll do anything to win. And Dragon Lee now.
Best wrestler in the world, huh?
Well, that's what a lot of the commentators that Zach has performed for. That's the moniker they all go for. Best technical wrestler in the world. I'm just parroting what they've said.
I wonder where they got that from.
Yeah, you do have to wonder. And now he's gonna perch Hiromu on the top rope there. Overhand chop there. Headbutt. Back and forth these two go.
There's a headbutt from Dragon Lee. Forearm there from Hiromu. Forearm from Dragon Lee. Oh, and Hiromu's hung up.
Tree of Woe.
I gotta tell you, I kind of hope Hiromu moves out of the way here. Oh, there's the belly to belly off the rope. What core strength from Hiromu.
Hiromu heard you. Didn't need to move out of the way. He just had an ingenious counter. And now Hiromu going to reposition himself, or at least
Hiromu actually getting cheered for this. Hiromu is receiving positive cheers from the crowd right now. There's a drop kick from Dragon Lee. Sends Hiromu all the way to the outside, crashing and burning.
And now Dragon Lee. Now he's trying to ask the crowd for some of their support, and they do give it. I do see a lot of fans showing Dragon Lee their respect. And Hiromu there. You got to wonder, does he have a counter in mind? Can he even counter anything? Because Dragon Lee looks like he's about to cook on that next gear.
Oh my God, the over the turnbuckle drop kick.
Now the referee,
you've got to be kidding me right now.
I mean, this man's incredible.
I mean, that was actually really similar to what Hiromu used to do in CMLL, where he would run down the ramp and do the drop kick into the ring.
Right.
That was really similar to that right there, what we just saw Dragon Lee do. So I think that might have been another example of Dragon Lee kind of taking a page out of someone else's playbook, in this case, rather than just a faction member of his opponent directly, and doing the over-the-ropes drop kick, because that's something Hiromu did in CMLL.
Oh, Hiromu caught him. Hiromu caught him. German on the floor.
Oh, my God, what a German. Dragon Lee landed hard on his neck there.
And look at here. This tells you everything you need to know about the rivalry. He just covered the ref's mouth and more or less shoved him in the corner. He doesn't want to win by count out.
No, clearly.
Hiromu, he wants to beat Dragon Lee straight up in the middle of that ring. Oh,
I love that fighting spirit, though. I love that fighting spirit. I love that Hiromu, even though he is a villain in New Japan, I love that he wants to win straight up. And there's the cannonball that we've grown to know and love. And I really don't get anxious aardvark about it anymore, because I know that every opponent that he does it to knows how to take it.
Yeah, I mean, that, for all the ones that he's done on the outside that have made me extremely uncomfortable, that was one of the better ones. That was full body-on-body contact there.
I feel like the one that really made you most nervous was the one that he did in PWG that one time.
Yeah.
I don't even remember who his opponent was in that match, but I think that was the one, just because of the limited space that you have on the outside of the ring to use. I think that was probably the one that got me the most nervous, at least.
Now the ref counting both.
It might have even been Hiromu versus Dragon Lee in that match, honestly. I don't even know.
And this referee here saying, come on, get in the ring here. This ref's increasingly animated. If it goes to a double count out, it's a draw, I think. Don't both men get 1 point in the case of a draw? And thankfully, we won't have to.
That is correct, yes.
Thankfully, we won't have to worry about that.
That would send Dragon Lee to 2-0-1, so he would still be at the top of the block.
Yeah, 3 points. And Hiromu would be at 2 points.
Oh, well, Hiromu's actually had 2 matches in PWG. I only remembered one. And neither one of them were against Dragon Lee, but one of them was against Trevor Lee. The other was against Michael Elgin. I think the one against Trevor Lee is the one that we got nervous about.
Yeah.
Now, we're getting another chop exchange here, John.
And these two could go on forever with their chops. Another one there by Hiromu.
Absolutely.
Dragon Lee, though, trying to fight through the pain. He's getting fired up here. Another chop there. And now Hiromu. The rope's there, now shaking the arm out. And another chop.
Oh, delivering a stinger of his own. Oh, and there's a return fire from Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee feels a lot more compact than Hiromu, so I feel like his chops would hurt more.
And another chop there.
He also doesn't have to get as much of a wind-up to hit as hard.
Oh, and Dragon Lee.
Oh! Dragon Lee with a spin kick. Oh, Hiromu misses the super kick. Dragon Lee with the pump knee again. Super kick there from Hiromu. Connects. Another pump knee from Dragon Lee. Poison Rana from Dragon Lee. Hiromu on his feet, though. Hiromu goes for... Oh, my God, the Destroyer. Hiromu with Destroyer right there.
And Hiromu, he falls.
Oh, my God, that was like almost like a modified head scissors Canadian destroyer.
That was absolutely incredible. Again, it shows you the lengths these two men will go in their rivalry to be better than the other. And in the context of Best of Super Juniors, Hiromu needs this to go to 2-1. He could drag Dragon Lee down to 2-1, but if Dragon Lee wins, he's in that rarefied air of 3-0. That is a beauteous space for him to be in this tournament. And now, both men crawling on their hands and knees. That's what the other man reduces them to. That's the exhaustion, the energy that the one forces the other to expend. Forearm there. We're going again. Exchanging soup bones, exchanging strikes here. And we're playing for everything. These two men, they play for keeps. Both of these men want to go to Dominion. Both of these men want their name on the marquee alongside Ospreay. Hiromu, a former junior heavyweight champion, would love nothing more, and I know a lot of New Japan fans would love nothing more than for Hiromu to taste it again. Dragon Lee still looking for his first junior heavyweight championship. Dragon Lee up to his feet first. Could that mean something or could it mean nothing? And another forearm there by Hiromu. Oh, tugging at the mask. Hiromu's tugging at the mask again. Another forearm there, another forearm. Hiromu in control here. My God, he's rounding these forearms off.
Wow.
Unreal.
Oh, but Dragon Lee still has the strength to resist being Irish whipped and now sent into the rope. Oh, Hiromu kicked the rope into Dragon Lee's neck. Hiromu, though, gets taken down. Dragon Lee with the Fujiwara armbar.
And he's really cranking on it here.
And kicks the arm. Oh, and now he's thinking German? No. Back elbow there from Hiromu. Oh.
Oh.
This might be Desnucadora. There it is. There it is. Desnucadora. That might be it. 1, 2. Oh, he hit the rope. He hit the rope. Oh my God.
The positioning was a bit too rough for Dragon Lee. I knew it as soon as I saw it.
You know what? I hate to do this because I absolutely adore Hiromu, but I'm going to definitely chalk that up to ref incompetence.
Yeah.
Took the ref a good 1.5 to 2 seconds just to get into position for the pin, and then the count felt slow to me.
Yeah, I mean, the ref, I think, might have dropped the ball there. Dragon Lee, though, doesn't have time to take umbrage with the ref. He's got to focus on Hiromu, who still, for all intents and purposes, is in this thing. Whether you like the jurisdiction or not, it's final. Throat slit by Dragon Lee. Oh, but Hiromu!
Oh, my God, the belly-to-belly into the corner from Hiromu.
And I'll tell you, Dragon Lee not putting away Hiromu earlier, that might have been the death blow. Because I don't know if you really get a second chance to beat him in.
I think Hiromu wants the time bomb, and he might even get it off this time, too.
He got it
off, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. We've seen people kick out of this before, and yeah, Dragon Lee does.
It was barely, but he kicked out. And that's all that matters.
Oh, man, we might see the Dragon Driver today, John.
We might see the Dragon Driver, or it might be evaded, and Hiromu might move up to 2-1 here in this tournament.
That's true. I don't want to take anything away from Hiromu. He's my boy. You just know how much I love the Dragon Driver.
Oh, absolutely. Hell, Dragon Lee loves the Dragon Driver, too, especially if it brings him a 3-0 record.
He doesn't love it enough to use it in every match to try and win with it.
Well, I'll tell you, that in its own perverse way is probably a compliment to Hiromu. I use this move only for competitors that really bring out something in me, and you definitely bring out the best in me. I know
Hiromu going for a Frankensteiner here.
Victory roll bomb.
He wanted a victory roll bomb, but Dragon Lee held on.
Oh, but again,
now Hiromu going for the mask. Dragon Lee with the club to the back. Dragon Lee still has a hold of Hiromu.
What is Dragon Lee thinking about?
And he hangs him on the top rope.
This isn't
Dragon
good.
He's gonna do a double stomp to the back. There it is.
Oh my God, that was like the back of the head.
Yeah.
Cradles
1,
him.
2, and Hiromu kicks out.
God, Hiromu stays in it.
Hiromu needed to kick out of that.
But you know what, though? Even if you kick out, we've seen so often in G1 and Best of Super Juniors, when you're stunned like that, then your real finish isn't that hard to get off. Is Dragon Lee going to do the
That's when you're most vulnerable to being hit with another powerful move.
Exactly. Is Dragon Lee going to go for the Dragon Driver? Spanish fly!
Spanish fly! I don't know why I always call that a super fly. A 2 count again, though.
Hiromu staying in it. Dragon
Good
Lee.
God, this match. Yeah. This is the kind of magic I expected. Obviously, this hasn't necessarily been their best match ever, but it's damn strong.
Oh, the throat slitting. Oh, this might be the Dragon Driver.
Yes, he is thinking Dragon Driver, baby. Come on, Dragon Lee. He's got him. Oh, he's got the neck. He's gonna hit it. This is gonna be it. He's gonna hit it. Dragon Driver. 1, 2, 3. Dragon Lee wins.
Dragon Lee is 3 and 0 in the B block.
In a PWG ring, the crowd would be throwing dollar bills into the ring for the performers.
Absolutely. What a match. And Dragon Lee may be damn near untouchable at this point.
3 and 0.
I think not only does he have the best record in his block, doesn't he have the best record in the entire tournament right now?
No, Tiger Mask is also 3 and 0.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Qualitatively, though, I almost have to wonder if Dragon Lee's 3 and 0 is superior, though.
Well, Dragon Lee in his 3 matches has managed to defeat Sho, Taguchi, and Hiromu. Tiger Mask in his 3 matches has defeated Kanemaru, Yo, and Bushi. So really, the only thing really separating their records as far as strength of win goes is Hiromu just being the strongest win out of the 6 men that they've beaten.
Right. Unbelievable.
It's funny because they've both beaten their block's respective member of Roppongi 3K.
Yeah. What a match that was. Dragon Lee. I mean, again, I will say he may not have the best record in the tournament because he is tied with Tiger Mask, but definitely the best record in his block. He's still got a few matches left to go, though.
That match was awesome.
Who's Dragon Lee's next opponent?
Dragon Lee's next opponent is Chris Sabin. Holy shit.
That could be 3 and 1. I mean, Sabin's more than capable of beating Dragon Lee.
It could be 3 and 1. It could also be 4 and 0, though, man. I'm not going to chalk that. Dragon Lee is on an absolute tear right now.
Absolutely, he is. That's really all I have to say about that. And guys, that's it. That was day 6. That's our batch of Best of Super Junior matches. I thought these were excellent.
This is my favorite day so far. Out of the 3 days that we've covered, and technically 6 days, but we do 2 per day. Of our 3 recordings, this has been my favorite by far.
Yeah, I definitely have to say my 2 favorite matches coming out of the day were Sabin and Scurll, and yeah, Hiromu and Dragon Lee.
B Block wins the day again.
Yeah, B Block really is something. God damn.
I'm glad we're live reacting to him in the order we are, though, because B Block ends up being our de facto main event.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that said, I want to thank everybody that joined us for this, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Hopefully, I mean, Ashton did say.
No, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to just say most likely Monday.
All right, then we'll see you again. You know what? Then I'll just say it too. We'll see you again Monday at 4 p.m. EST. 4 days 7 and 8 for Best of Super Juniors. So you get the Sunday off, guys. You know, it's the day of rest before we get right back into our Best of Super Juniors coverage. Thanks to everybody that joined us. And with that said, Ashton, I'm going to hand it over to you, bud, to take us home.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put up a new schedule with the BOSJ Sunday live reaction moved to Monday because I'm pretty sure that the shows are only getting uploaded at like 11 p.m. Eastern time on the day that they happen. And today was day 7, and I haven't seen day 7 yet on New Japan World. So I'm guessing that that'll get uploaded tonight at 11 p.m. And then I'm guessing tomorrow, day 8, will only be uploaded at 11 p.m. tomorrow. So we won't even have that to live react to it tomorrow. So we'll just have to do it on Monday, which might throw off the rest of our schedule, but I'm sure we'll figure it out in between now and then. Until then, though, guys, this has been a hell of a fun experience. I'm really glad that we kind of got pressured into doing this in a way. We had a bunch of people asking and just kind of looking at the schedule. It made sense to be able to do it. We had the time, we had the room, all that fun stuff. So we have enjoyed the hell out of it so far. We're actually basically halfway through the tournament now. Not quite. We still have, I mean, once we get through our days 7 and 8 on Monday, we will be more than halfway through the tournament because, I mean, if you think about it, everyone has 7 matches, and we've already seen 3 from everyone. By the end of the day, Monday, we'll have seen 4 from everyone. So halfway through our recording Monday, we'll be at the halfway point in the tournament. So that's really exciting because this is like, it really is almost like an appetizer for G1, but in the same sense, it's also holding us over, not just until G1, but until Dominion, and more importantly, until Lucha Underground Season 4 comes back June 13th. So we've got a lot of stuff going on, guys, and BOSJ is just the perfect kind of snack to really get us some enjoyable wrestling content while wrestling in general is kind of having a lull outside of New Japan. So it's been a lot of fun. Remember to like this video if you haven't already, though. Leave a comment, subscribe, click the bell, all that fun stuff. I don't think subscribing and clicking the bell even fucking matters anymore because they're screwing up your subscription feed anyway. So just remember to follow us both on Twitter because that's the important shit. Twitter still hasn't fucked its shit up yet too much because when you follow someone on Twitter, you see their tweets in order from most recent and then it goes backwards in time. So it's you know, it hasn't done what YouTube can't figure out. But yeah, follow us both on Twitter, like the Facebook. If you want to support TwitWow, you can do so by doing one of three things or any combination of these three things. Buy merch on our Teespring store, donate to our Patreon, and or share this video in the channel with all your wrestling fan friends. Let them in on the best kept secret of the YWC. We are the workhorses of the YouTube wrestling community, and we will see you guys on Monday for our live reactions. Today's 7 and 8 of BOSJ 25. It's going to be a ton of fun. And then, of course, we do have Progress on Tuesday and NXT Wednesday and all that fun stuff. Plus, obviously, continued BOSJ coverage. It's going to be a hell of a fun week this coming week, and it started today. But for now, all I want you guys to remember to do is to stay tuned.